Hey there, hi there. It's your tin toy, eugenetintoy of the Little Tintoy Company. And welcome to my stream. Today, we're playing Grim Dawn with Crimson. It's been a little while. Been playing a lot. Well, the last couple times have been Peak, which is fun, but this is a nice change of pace, not as stressful. I don't think we get sweaty palms playing this one, which is what happened to us while we were stuck in that volcano. We got lucky. Apparently a bug happened. There's a bug in that game where the lava doesn't raise up. Even though we didn't complete it, that was just one less stressful thing about it. But probably when we get there next time, it'll probably be fixed or something like that. As you can tell by expert play that, we were really good at climbing up those sheer cliffs. Yeah, honestly, I was really surprised that the mesa biome was a lot harder than the initial lava one. I only got killed that one there because the stinking firestorm decided it wants to blow us up. We could have been kept on moving there, but yeah, but it was good fun. We'll be definitely playing that more of that. I believe we are very close to the end of the campaign in this game. I think this is the very last, the last portal we can unlock. From the rest of that, it's just a nice big dungeon and capped off with a boss. Then from there, we go to the DLC. I'll have to look that up where it is. I say DLC, but it's more of an expansion pack. I miss those expansion packs. It's DLC, but comes with everything. What a concept. But I just want to get things set up a little bit before I do anything. Alright. Just want to make myself a little bit smaller. Okay. I just got to check in game, see if Booth joined. Yep. Okay. Good. Alrighty then. So it chose a great day to do this. Play this game. It's an action RPG, but apparently Path of Exile got a massive update. And it's gonna be a free weekend too. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it or not, but just out there, anyone who watches this VOD within the next 36 hours, you can still play. I don't have anything to announce, really. We play this, and tomorrow's gonna be Iron Harvest. Then next week, I think it's gonna be a pretty special week, but I'll talk about that later. Welcome, Booth. I will be joining you in a moment and unmuting everything, so we'll get started. I just want to double check, make sure everything's okay. Make sure my levels in the game are okay. Turn down the massive volume just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to switch over and we'll get this show on the road. Actually, gotta make myself a little bit smaller, I said. And move my chat box over. That over. You over. Just a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that's... Yes, that's excellent. Okay. Let's play! Enough of this nonsense. Okie dokie. Oh. Alrighty, let's... What was I doing? I was losing my mind here. My mind's going every which direction. Can't focus. Okay. Alright. How are my levels, Booth? And also, hello!
Hello! And they sound fine.
Okay, good.
I mean, you're loud.
By design.
I'm at the last gates of Necropolis.
Yeah, I believe this is the last gate we're gonna get to. Yeah, there's nothing showing up there. Alright. Well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, we're in the capital now. We're gonna bust up bad guys. Okay. Do I need to... I'm just trying to remember where the heck I am. Oh yeah, I gotta get my guide just in case.
No, I have mine. I checked.
Okay, good. Pardon me.
I'll be in the tomb. What? I'll meet you within the tomb. Okay.
Okay.
That's what that guy said. So.
All right, shall we?
I guess it's my ideal spot, a tomb.
You think so?
That doesn't look
Alright,
very good.
Go blow up
Sealed
those,
by the cult.
get
Oh,
those
I'm gonna
blood
sneeze.
wagons. Oh. There's a lot of Black Legion here.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been really good to have the factions fighting over this area because it's just a case of like, you're all killing each other. Why are you doing that? You know?
Physics, I love it. So how's your day been, Boof?
Pretty good, pretty good. Charlie keeps disappearing somewhere in the house. And we're like, where's he going?
Where has he been going?
Apparently he's been hiding in the front room on top of like this old set of drawers we have. Like it's like a display case, but we've never used it as a display case. Actually, I think it still has my Buffy DVDs in there. You know, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
I bought not DVDs, videotapes.
Oh, your VHS cassettes?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
anyone
videos.
I think anyone who watches this VOD doesn't even know what VHS is.
Well, you slot it in a VHS player, videotape player.
Also called a
No.
VCR.
Video cassette? No, we don't call it cassette. It's just a videotape. We call it videotape player.
Yeah, we call it. Oh, I called it videotape for years, but yeah, the technical term is cassette. We called videotapes tapes, and we called cassettes. The music cassettes.
I had a Walkman when I was in primary school. I had this childhood friend called Rachel, and we both watched the movie, the Fifth Element. And if you've ever seen that, there is a point in a movie where it's called the Diva Dance. We absolutely bloody loved it.
Yep.
Like both of us couldn't get enough of that song, and like I put it on my Walkman, and we just play it over and over and over again during the the break times.
Yeah, recess and lunch.
Yeah, we didn't call it recess, we just call it break. Break time, and then
Recess.
lunchtime.
You owe me 15 minutes on the wall. Do they do that too as punishment?
Surprisingly, my... I don't know if I ever told you, but my primary school, this is year 1 to 6, so it would have been ages 6 to 12, depending on when you were born.
Yep.
My primary school was actually right next to a cemetery.
Lovely.
Yeah, so we had a wall that literally, if anyone was tall enough, which was me because I was a very tall child, could just sit on that wall and look at all the graves.
Very macabre, that.
Yeah, the place was haunted too.
If you believe that sort of thing.
I do.
It's usually this.
Because
the swamp gas reflecting the light from Mercury.
Yeah, well, I don't have swamp gas around here. But in primary school, we had this one area. It was like the back end of the school, like, you know.
Yep.
In England, the schools don't have like thousands of like children. It's like a couple hundred at most, because we have a bunch of schools. But we had this art area that barely anybody used, but it just felt wrong. Like every time you stepped in it, it felt off and awful.
Okay. Oh, it was well. It felt off because no art was being made in the art area, so of course it felt off. There was artists there making art, you know.
We did.
Well, apparently not enough. You know, the art spirits want art, and we're getting it. So of course they were.
You know, the Queen visited our school.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
That's neat.
Yeah, and we were tasked to make like a figure made out of clay, and like the school spent like literally I think a month making it. It wasn't the Queen, but it was a figure, you know, from like all the art students and stuff. And I was part of one of the group, and I spent a lot of time there. It was very enjoyable. I really loved art.
Oh wow, that's a lot of. So I'm not gonna go that way. I'm not gonna spend that much.
40,000
Yeah,
bits.
no,
How much do I have on me?
Yeah, don't bother. I don't think we need to.
I'm not using scrap, so.
I just want to see where this thing leads to down here. Maybe we have to. Stop the summoning of the Loghorn. The Loghorn. Leghorn, foghorn. Yeah, whoop that dude. Yeah, I still have my Walkman.
I know.
Because it was
I think I have the Game Boy. I still have that, I think.
Yeah, I have Game Boy SP. See, the Walkman was just a brand name, but after the cassettes, they moved to CDs, and I still have my CD player. Because CDs still have superior audio quality than anything you can get on streaming services. And that's not opinion too. Someone measured up and they found out streaming services, except for YouTube, but YouTube still does it. Cuts off the higher end of the sound, so the peaks aren't as high. So it's it was something else. Where the heck is this last one? I think it's in the corner over here. I think I was just there. But yeah, so I just get everything on CD if I can. I don't spend a lot of them. A lot of CDs, like, you just wait long enough. Oh, I could get 10 CDs for $5 because this is all overstock. Oh yeah, no, this like the great thing about CDs too is you can just rip them. Like you get it, then you rip them. You got your a vastly higher quality version of that song than you would get online. You own it, and you're good to go. I imagine you probably Are we done?
Where are you coming?
Oh, we completed it. Here we go. Right in the middle here. We're going down into the crypt. And that way, if like the service goes down, you can just rip your MP3s again because you have the CD. It's a miracle of technology.
Huh.
All right, let's see what this crypt is. What this otherworldly being they're trying to summon's like. See, what I'm seeing is not a lot of the ethereals. I'm seeing a lot of the Cthulhu guys, but and their blood magic, but there's no ethereals here. And their spirit magic. I see them not.
Find out.
Find out. I mean, they hate each other, so if we find them, they'll be fighting each other. Pew pew pew. Lucius blood boil. Well, certainly his blood certainly boiled there. Setting his butt on fire.
Boiled his blood. This looks like the Eldritch. Is it the Eldritch?
Eldritch Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, oh, checked. Yeah, these are the Chthonians. Chthonians. Chthonians.
I don't like it. Ah, okay. I'm only despised, so.
Give me one sec. I want to take my... Every time I can't play... I could start my streams in studio mode, but when I get to the game part, like, I look over and I see, you know, me on my void. Like, oh, geez, I'm not set up properly, but I do. That's why I always like to try to get out of studio mode before I play. Clarity of Valor. Kill the non. I feel bad. They spent time writing this stuff, but I'm not even reading it. I was playing by myself.
I usually read it like a page in a bit.
No. Well, I read it even if it's super long. I like lore, but I'm streaming right now, and I'm not even reading the journal pages in Resident Evil 4. So yeah, like if there's like a couple sentences, I'll narrate it. Otherwise, I'll just skip through it. People are here to watch me fail at video games and not me reading lore.
I mean, I'm terrible at it. I'm just almost as monotone as you when I read stuff.
Yeah.
But I do try a bit more.
I do. Every time I read to myself, I do try to do inflections, and I always do the wrong inflections. It's like, hello, my end nemesis. I'm gonna kill you. Instead of like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, he sounds so happy to say his murderous rage out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, it's why when I read stuff, you hear me switch voices like, oh, you're dead. And I'm like, oh, you're dead. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dead.
Going from a happy, like, I'm the best boy in the world to Batman.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the Batman. One skill I wish I had. I wish I had a lot of skills. So this is kind of lower on the totem pole of skills I wish I had. I was good at impersonating people, like celebrities and stuff like that. That was a skill I wish I had. Other ones you can learn,
like
but impersonation's just like something like you just have to have the right like mouth. I don't know, all the world like the mouth for it or something like that. I'm just too much of a mush mouth with nasally sounding stuff. What?
A lot of practice. Like it's a lot of practice. Like when I get sick, I have this really low, sluttery voice, and I hate to say it that way, but I've recorded myself when I've been sick. But it's the only time I ever have that voice. Other than that, I'm just high. My voice is high. It doesn't sound that way to me, but that's how I sound with recordings. Yeah.
For the longest time, I did not like listening to my voicemail. Like I set up a voicemail. I was like, oh, hello, please leave a message. Like I listen back to it. It's like, oh, my voice sounds very different than it sounds when I speak normally. So it's not like any like weird settings on my mic or anything. It's just, you know, that's just how my voice sounds. But because, you know, it's coming from within me, it sounds bassier than it actually is. Only you fella
And
just
if
coming.
anyone wants to know, I found that out when I got sick with COVID. I was playing with friends and I got within like a couple of hours I got really sick.
Yeah.
So, and I felt really bad. And I was thinking, at the time I was playing a D&D game, so I was thinking about my characters. And the character I played, who was a very successful necromancer, just like I am now, was a bit of a highborn character, so she probably, to me, she had this low, sluttery voice, and I was just lay in bed and I couldn't stop thinking about her. It's just this stupid thing, like your mind thinks about awful things or different things while you're sick, and I was just like practicing lines I'd done while playing D&D.
Man,
And
you're
I
the
was like,
biggest
oh my god, this
turbo
is
nerd.
her.
Look at this nerd talking
Yeah.
about D&D.
I was like, I wish I could do this while I'm playing D&D, but I can only do it while I'm sick.
Tell them about how you had a wand of magic missile that never ran out magic missile.
Well, it didn't, because I never used it up. Like, you get 7 casts with a wand of magic missile, and I always use 6. Like, you can cast it at 6 or 7 level. I was like, I'm never gonna break this thing because it's so useful. So I always cast at 6th level, and you can always get, like, I think it's like a roll of 1 to 4 charges back at every dawn. And the DM never checked me, so I was like, well, by the time I actually use it again, it's gonna have the full cast regardless.
Yeah, you said you rolled to get casts back, right? And all your rolls ended up being pretty good.
Yeah, like you if you use all 7 rolls, you cast to see if it breaks, but I never broke it because I never used all of them. So what I did was use 6 out of 7, and then I held the wand, and the DM was like, "You still got this?" I was like, "I've never used it up, not even once." And it's been several days from his own storyline. We've been traveling for days. Every time we get a fight, it's been like several days. And I was like, even if I rolled really poorly, my character would have gotten all the charges back. I swear, like, every time I played with him, he really hated my character. Because she was a necromancer wizard who was literally the bane of his existence. Every boss he had, I always had a counter. That's the problem with wizards. They're just like that.
Yep, they're quite silly.
Like
they try to balance them. Like, we played 2nd edition D&D, and low level 2nd edition is poison. Anyone who's played D&D ever watches this, they dang well know how 2nd edition, low level 2nd edition, especially in Baldur's Gate, was trash. I just want to tell
you get killed so easily.
Especially if you're a wizard, you have 4 HP, and little dinky rats will kill you.
Even at 5 point, you get like 10, 8.
Yeah.
I think it's 8.
Man, we
unless you got like
good.
constituting.
Yep. And a funny little thing is when I played with Booth here. What do we played Icewind Dale. First one. That's 2nd edition. I forgot to mention that heavy armor doesn't have dexterity caps, so you can get your Thaco to like -8 like right off the bat when you get plate mail. So she rolls the sensible character Wasn't min-maxed at all.
I rolled a character that was 5e, where Constitution is fully into your HP. Dex is at least not minus, so you don't get minus. Like I think it was my paladin, I got my dex to, I think it was like 13 or 14.
Yep.
So even if she were plate mail, the negative wouldn't have affected her. And it was like, oh, that doesn't matter. And I was like,
nope.
What?
Nope. Yep. Like, for divine casters, it's wisdom. Paladins don't get any combat modifiers from charisma. Charisma's pretty much useless in Icewind Dale.
Yeah, my poor paladin was at like fucking 19. I was like, ooh.
Yep. So we got slightly better store prices. And
then until my tin man over here got a necklace that made it his charisma 1 point better than mine. I was like, you know what, you just talk to the bloody storekeepers.
Because I had a bard too, because you create your own party. Like my ultimate warrior was a half orc. I think Kensai mage. Getting the intelligence up for that was tough, but they had so much constitution. I think eventually I ended up like 20 strength and 20 dexterity. I mean 20 constitution, so it's like very tanky, but it was kind of tough because Kensai's in that dish and can't wear armor.
Not to say my paladin failed, like she was pretty much the tank.
Yeah, no, she was extremely good. Like being a sensibly rolled character, like she was really good. It was a really good character. That was a really fun time to play that. The only time we really hated it was 2 bosses. The last boss and
and that mirror boss.
Oh, the mirror boss, that was a bug. So we knew what to do. It just wasn't working.
It was still trash though. No. Like we did that 4 times. We got it through it because it bugged out.
Yeah, the bug had another bug. So I even asked about that. Like I griped about that online. People saying, yeah, you know, after those that's been buggy. It's entire time.
You did that while we were playing, and it was like, oh, it's a bug, and it was like, we constantly got the bug where you couldn't kill it.
Yep.
And then we got through by the skin of our teeth.
Yeah. So the adage of complaining on the internet causes you to win. So when in doubt, complain on the internet. But yeah, it was that boss, the final boss. Well, the final boss wasn't awful. It was very tough. Like, if it weren't for those stupid traps, it would have been a lot easier. They still had to deal with the golems, but that trap was kind of trash.
The problem with the traps is because they reset every time.
Yes.
It didn't fade away after the first time you stepped on them.
Yeah.
And all of our characters were moving around a lot because he started chasing my character around a lot, and we tend to kite them when we get low so we can take potions.
Yeah.
And we just kept running into him.
And there was one boss where you start the match surrounded, and she had... that one was like a puzzle. It felt good doing, but it took like several tries. It was that demon, the snake demon with multiple arms.
Oh yeah, I know what you want.
Yeah, she was tough. Yeah, she's like the main. She's like a huge that's like she's a very high difficulty spike in that game. Then it's like smooth sailing. Somewhat challenging, but not insurmountable. Ugh. Tentacles.
I think the last boss took us like 10 tries.
Yeah, it took a while.
And then it was, I think we only got it through literally me kiting the boss around the edge away from the traps, and everybody else at range just shooting them down.
Yeah, basically what you did was we learned where they were, you kite between them, then I had my rogue disarm them, which helped a ton. Then essentially, yeah, you kited the boss around while the other characters took care of the golems. Then we just
like every time the boss summoned stuff, I just sent the rest of my team. We split the teams in half,
Yeah.
so me and Eugene had equal stress on the battlefield.
Yeah, it wasn't that well designed boss, in my opinion, but you know, we got through it.
Nah, like it would have been a lot easier if those traps didn't reset.
Yeah, because the iron golems, in case you don't know, are really, really powerful. They're not the most powerful golems, but in second edition, they're no slouch.
I'm really sorry. This is a commentary on other stuff while you're watching us play Grim Dawn, but you know.
Yeah, well, it happens. It happens when you get
Grim Dawn is good. We're just killing stuff and doing stuff.
This is a very good yap game because it's not super duper demanding. You just gotta watch your health and right click, left click, press 1, 2, 3. I'm good. It's a good yap.
I don't like these tentacles though.
It's gross.
You know, I used to call tentacles testicles as a child.
Yeah, I did too, a little bit. Not when I was a child, but when I was a teenager.
And I never understood why my family burst out laughing every time I called them testicles. Until I was older.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't you tell me? Because it was funny.
Yep. Well, I guess that's the right of every parent, that they get to laugh at their children's pronunciation. And remember all the embarrassing things.
Oh, yeah, I do. What was that?
For mine, when I was younger in high school, I had to do something. I was in the bathroom and I had my pants on and a belt, so I undid my belt and I went to the bathroom. Then Mom needed something, so I didn't put my belt back on, so I'm trying to run through. My pants are like hanging down past my bum, and she just could not stop laughing. And she brings that up all the time, and that was like 300,000 years ago.
Oh, that's adorable.
And now I'm a VTuber, so careful parents. You remember these things and bring them up. It's gonna scar your child into becoming a cartoon character while playing video games online.
What was it I saw over here?
Well, what the heck is that? That sounded... What roared?
Awful. You know, the background music on this game reminds me of 7 Days to Die.
Does it?
Yeah. Like, it has this background BMG that reminds me of it.
Bloodlord Elonis. Not much of a Bloodlord.
Yeah. The final seal.
Oh, we got purple.
You got one?
I got perps. Elite perps. Oh, I can't use
At last.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy moly. Actually, these are really, really good.
What's that? Oh, pence. Granado. Well, you saw this while I read the lore. Last we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. The Logran will soon be awakened within, and we shall usher in the new age. It is you, my loyal supplicants, that have paved the road to our final victory. Your dedication and sacrifices carried us to the threshold. Let us see us through. The ancients will determine the construction of this final chamber. 100 of the Imperium Finals Arcanists dropped dead to empower the runes now that bind Logren's tomb. They believe their sacrifice worthy, their seals impenetrable. But we have an army of thousands searching with the power of the dead god, power that will not be contained. They have gladly put blades at the throats of my most faithful, sorry, not my most loyal, and
Faithful.
felt the rush of their life blood escaping. Blood they have given willingly in this final.
Leg.
You cut their throats. That's not willing. With the
Throat.
power of their blood, I have shattered the final seal and begin the ritual. Soon, Logran shall stir from its eternal slumber. The world shall shudder. Once more, under the gaze of
So
the
this
mouth
guy's
of Catherine,
he's
let the
really
blood
happy.
flow. Yeah.
The gaze shall be upon us.
Sealed in.
Okay.
Oh, it's yours.
Yep.
Is it
They
too long?
promised us freedom in exchange for a long 10 years, breaking labor down. There you go. I read it. All right. Let's see what this. Let's see what this crypt entrance is. This was blocked by blood. Oh wow.
Oh, this is a boss.
Edge of Madness.
Hello. That's the boss, and he's.
Oh wow, this is actually like a god.
Yep. Here we go.
Just a tentacles and a bunch of teeth.
Sub bosses.
Yeah, I see him.
Go Amy.
Oh, he's mad now. Well, I'm mad too.
He's almost dead.
Oh, his little tentacles are getting exploded off. Yeah, joke's on you, pal. Broke your butt.
Slay Logran, the voice of Cathan.
Broke his keister.
You may access elite difficulty. You may not access ultimate difficulty.
Nice.
Where's my loot, bitch?
Oh yeah, I gotta hit these things. Well, see, the thing is too. This is a chaos god essentially. I killed God with flintlock pistols that have infinite ammo. 6 shooters with infinite ammo. Excuse me.
That was it?
That's it. I mean, you say that's it, but because I do 200 trillion damage per second, so you're welcome.
I mean,
all right, let's use this rift here.
my zombies probably do a lot more than you do.
I'm sure. You can keep telling yourself that. I'm sure it's true.
I tell myself that.
Yes.
What's this?
Speak to Inquisitor Creed.
Oh, that was the way out?
Yep. Alright, what's up, Inquisitor Creed? We beat the big bad guy. It was kind of gross, actually, but hey, we win.
Where are we going? Devil's Crossing?
Port Icon. Fort Icon, not Port Icon. Port Econ. The icons from Final Fantasy 12.
Icons? It was 10.
Oh, was it 10?
Was it 10? No, it was 11.
11 is the MMO.
12.
As I said, 12. That's the one with all the weird ones.
Yeah.
The beast has been banished, but Olgrim was pulled into the void along with... I didn't even know that guy was there. There was so much crap going on.
He was, yeah. Complete the game. We completed the game, so that's the end of the stream. Sorry, goodbye. Not really.
Word of this victory will spread and give people hope that someday this nightmare will truly be over. Yet we cannot forget those who sacrificed their lives to bring us here. Brave men and women of the Black Legion who took up arms in the defense of Uralan. Nations
Uralan.
scorned them as criminals, outcasts, and even traitors. In death, they were none of those things. They died as heroes. But I refuse to count all of them.
Oh, I got purple chest.
Nice.
I could use it.
Venomancer's Remnant.
How can I help? Oh. Ooh.
What was that?
Ooh. Cutscene.
I missed it because I clicked.
Like to watch my
I'm gonna have to watch your screen to watch it, yeah.
This is too dangerous. Need to find another way.
The rift gate! Something's coming through!
Inquisitor Creed. Devil's Crossing was attacked.
Take it easy, John. What's happened?
Some new kind of ethereal. Just smashed right through our defenses.
Oh no.
We need reinforcements. We're in bad shape.
I'll send help, but I can't spare much. We're equally pressed here. The loss of Ulgrim to the Void may be more serious than you realize.
Ulgrim is dead, Creed. You must know that. My people need help now. We won't survive another attack.
John,
It came from Malmouth. That thing that attacked Devil's Crossing. I escaped the city with a small group 2 weeks ago. Most died crossing the burning fields. My father was
trash.
pulled into the bog by cannibals. I had to leave him. I was the only one who made it to Devil's Crossing. Malmouth has been a living nightmare since the Grim Dawn. I was part of the resistance there, if you can call it that. The Ethereals toyed with us, as if we ever had a chance. They let us fight on because they needed us. Needed our bodies for the grotesque things they make deep beneath the city. You think you're safe here, behind your stone walls. But those things from Malmouth will keep coming, and they will find you. And no fortress will ever be able to save you.
a chilling tale indeed. In our fight against the Chthonians, we've overlooked a growing ethereal threat. We
Indeed.
must find Ulgrim. But maybe we can aid Malmouth at the same time. You've already done a great deal, but we must ask for your help once again. We need you to strike at the heart of the ethereal invasion,
Sure.
far to the east, in the ruined city of Malmouth.
More like malnutrition, muff. Yeah, I got him.
Well, I guess that's the intro to the new DLC. Oh,
Me
why did I
again,
do
though,
that?
Under grim dawn circumstances. Just speak to Creed. What happened?
We were attacked by a never-before-seen ethereal monstrosity. It exited the rift yesterday morning. And
Wonder if
all
we
the
go
salt
to
mines caused a great
go
ache.
to the prison now.
It
It's
was
gonna be
able to cause
annihilated.
attack. We lost many people taking it down, including Sadina, who sacrificed herself to cripple the beast with one of her runes. May she rest in peace.
Who's Sadina? I forgot.
Her name is Amala. She wandered into Devil's Crossing a few days ago. Claims she's from Malmouth, far to the north. If that's true, and thus far I have little reason to believe otherwise, then she's been through one hell of a journey to reach us. And she did not paint a pretty picture of the city. We were attacked by a never-before-seen ethereal monstrosity. It exited the rift yesterday morning and
Oh, I just already did that.
I've never been so far from Malmouth. Or surrounded by so many armed men.
Can I ask you some questions? What can you tell me about Malmouth? It's where I grew up. Really, it's one of the only homes I've ever known. The day it all started, my mom never came home from the market. Father was the only other family I had in the city, so I sought him out to look for her. But when the whole city was erupting into chaos, we knew that she wasn't ever coming home. Most everyone was butchered in the first conflicts. Some of us gathered in the sewers in hope of fighting back. But it was all futile. The Ethereals let us think that we stood a chance. In truth, they were just harvesting us for grotesque creations. A group of us had enough. A group of us had enough of the whores, so we made a plan to escape. I only made it to Devil's Crossing. Anything you can tell me about the ethereals over in Malmouth? At first, it was much like here, the Dead Rising with that eerie ether glow. But the mutations started rising from the depths of the city, each more grotesque and twisted than the last, as if they were experimenting on the bodies of the fallen. What remains one of the latest creations awaits you in Devil Crossing. Well, I guess we're going back there and whooping their butt. Anything I should know about the road up to Malmouth? The Aether Fire was spraying rapidly, so I'm not sure there's even a way up to Malmouth anymore. But before you can worry about the endless fields of fire, you'll have to make it through the wilderness, Gloomwald and Ugdenbog, and that's not much better. The mushrooms there are toxic. Some even release caustic spores when you get near. The animals are ruthless, but the cannibals, knowing that they were once people, makes it so much worse. I never thought I'd have to kill people. I feel their blood on my hands. How did you make it all the way to Devil's Crossing? I didn't start out on my own. We were part of a group that slipped through the ethereal defenses in Malmouth. Most of us didn't make it very far due to the Aether Fire. I had to leave my father behind in Gloomwald. I was beginning to lose hope, but I stumbled upon Devil's Crossing. You seem quite resourceful.
Good, you're back. Do you have a moment?
I do. Sure, what is it?
I struggle to admit this. I must abandon my efforts at opening a rift to reach Ultimate. For all I've learned in battling the cult, I'm no warlock. During my last attempt, I nearly lost control of the ritual when something tried to breach my portal from the other side. This is too dangerous to continue. To make matters worse, Captain Bourbon has just arrived with a girl named Amala, bearing dire news from the east.
I know, they told me.
Struggled here to stop the Chthonians from unleashing terror and madness upon the world. The ethereals have been far from idle. Everything they had done in this
I actually feel bad for that place because they're like at the epicenter of where the ethereal stronghold is and where the Chthonian stronghold is. So they all go south and they converge on that one little prison.
Passage north from Burwich is quickly closing as the Aether Fire consumes everything. But perhaps we can accomplish both goals at once.
What do you have in
You
mind?
see, the Luminari have long been aware of the Covenant witches hiding out to the north of Burwich, using the treacherous territory to deter pursuers. The witches will know the lay of the land and should be aware of any paths that remain through the Aether Fire. And I have hopes that they will be able to do what I could not. Reveal where the Locorian has taken all.
Locorian.
I would go myself, but I doubt the arrival of a high-ranking Inquisitor will be looked upon kindly.
Well, I'm also an Inquisitor who destroyed a god, so I'm not sure they're gonna be very receptive to me. You could talk to them, Boo.
Touch them and do what? And remind them of the place?
Ask them for help.
I mean, this is the only thing I really don't like about Grim Dawn, is I can't hear what you're listening to if they're talking.
Oh, they are. Yeah, for some reason the voices are very soft.
It's not even that they're soft, it's I can't hear them at all.
Oh, weird. No, oh yeah, oh it's right, yeah. Probably have to listen to my stream for that.
Yeah.
Hey Ghost,
Which is
going pretty good. Thanks for asking. How's Path of Exile too?
Is it?
You have to remember I have a chat to address.
Hey bro, how's it going? Very good. Hey Ghost, I am the other British person.
Yeah, it's awful, ain't it?
Very awful. We like beans on toast.
Could I have a moment of your time?
And you're like, what's beans on toast? It's literally
Yeah,
just
no,
beans on toast.
Yeah,
It's noble of you to speak.
some funky ass nonsense if you ask me.
There was something you could look into for me. You see, I did not travel down here alone.
I actually gotta lower the I can barely hear the voices
He
too.
was injured.
I gotta lower the
And
music.
had
I don't
no
know why
choice
it's so
but to
darn
leave behind in search of me.
loud.
My father and I were
I
part of a
can
small group that
come
managed to
over and fill your screen with my
Oh, just a all done now.
my booties.
Oh, did you beat up the bad guys at the
Yes, I killed everything. No, I was just waiting at Devil's Crossing.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Oh, it wasn't destroyed?
No.
See what's left
Oh,
of my
weird.
wares.
It does have new stuff there, though. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. Pilgrim's keepsake. Quest items.
Let's see here. What's this?
Should
Oh,
I even
Mystic
carry
Mountains.
these? Or are you carrying those?
Carrying what? That's nothing
The
good.
stuff from this guy's shop.
See anything you like?
Oh, I'll have to see what you talk about. Cause I have the thing open right now.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Commonly good looks. Oh no, that's in my. Oh, that's my inventory. Never mind.
I have so much junk in my inventory. Gotta clear it all out for the
Why
big
is it
bucks.
gray?
Do these things help with anything?
What things?
These pants help you with anything?
Let's have a look. No.
Perfectly safe illusion
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
for a price.
It's farther for the store.
What's left of my wares?
Let's see here. Junk.
Yeah, it seems like British people are drawn to Eugene, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. It's my curse, my lot in this world. Yep, with
We're
this world.
friends for like, what is it, 18 years now?
Yeah, a very long time. Before the dinosaurs even roamed the planet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
wonder-
T-Rex and he's a tiny compy.
Did you know compies were actually bigger than what they were in Jurassic Park? Apparently raptors were really small.
Yeah,
So
Compies
Jurassic Park
will,
lied to us. They lied.
compies weren't as big as raptors, but they were still pretty small in the scheme of things. They were still big enough to kill a person, though.
Yeah. Well, I saw Jurassic Park, so I know they can.
This is while my boy from Cali is in my calls whilst I stream and you have a Brit in your yeah, a Brit and American.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Seems like the biggest group.
Yes, indeedy.
Safe storage.
Where are we going? Are we going back to Devil's Crossing?
In the moment
Because
yeah, I gotta put my things back inside the
no worries. I already did, so I wait.
Alright, good.
Why? Who did I kill? Why they?
See what happens when you go ahead? You like ruined everything already.
No, I'm literally at the rift, and people died. My boy from Cali has been friends with him for 6 years. Yeah, once you find those kind of people, it's just
Become fast friends.
yeah.
I guess we just
Like
go to
me and
Devil Crossing.
Eugene, like so long, like we're lifelong friends at this point. I mean, we both have our
Kill another man for the sake of food. like
our downer points, but
all deployed
we always come back
lives like less than human.
and talk.
This thing.
So this wasn't here, right?
No.
Gods
The
know
pile.
What your plans are, Taken, but I can't deny what you've done up at the necropolis. If you had burnt in the pile with all the
But
rest,
say hi to your boy from Cali, though.
Yep.
From a Brit in Manchester.
What we got here? Okay, this guy's all donezo. Their shop's destroyed. What's going on here now?
Did you have another quest from this guy in this house? Like right next to the pole?
Maybe. Oh, the lady who resets your points. She's the one that got cacked.
She's dead?
Yeah, so I don't know how we're gonna reset things. Maybe someone in Homestead can do it now.
Well, someone has a question. Did you read this guy's Amelia Corvin?
Not yet.
Corvin.
Excuse me, could I have a moment of your time? I overheard that you will be headed.
Oh yeah,
My
this
father
stuff.
and I were part of a small group that managed to escape the confines of Malmouth's ruins. We did not get far before the casualties began. The spreading aether fire and roaming ethereals saw to that. But it was not until we reached Ugdenbog that the horrors truly began.
Ain't far from me. I am in Chesterfield.
Plants threatened our every move. By the time we entered Gloomwald, it was just my father and I, but we were not out of danger yet. A pack of
How many
cannibals
fields and shires and all that sort of nonsense are in your town
I
names?
had no choice but to leave him so that I could
A
follow.
lot.
Yeah.
Because we appreciate our countryside. Like, you go out with a city and it's all countryside.
Yeah.
He was never very good with
That
weapons,
much I know.
much of anything for that matter.
But yeah.
Nevertheless, he's the only family I've got left, and I want
Yeah.
to look for
Say
him.
hi.
But the
Chesterfield?
Inquisitor insists that I
Damn.
first debrief
You're
him
really
on every
close.
detail that I can recall on Malmouth. On your way through Gloomwald, will you spare some time and search for my father? He cannot have strayed far from the main road.
I can find them. I'll find your pops. Did I make new guns yet? 3642. Nope. Oh wait, what is this? Make a hand mortar. Enchanted one handgun. Actually, what gun does this game want me to do? Yeah. That 62 same trick merchant. Same merchant for shrapnel pistol. Alright. I'm level 62. Alright, I'm not quite there yet. Alright. Oh.
I say close, but for American, it'd probably be a state over, technically, for them. Cause he's near. Double check, pretty sure. Yeah, Sheffield. So maybe it's like probably an hour and a half away.
Hour and a half.
On arrows, yeah.
Do these help with anything?
What things? Show
These right
me.
here.
Let me have a
things.
look.
Should put this in the back so I sell it.
So
Someone use
next, the one I currently it's Death Watcher necklace. And it's mostly for the soul harvest and necromancer skill. So
those. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you though.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Crow?
Well spent.
Oh, crew. Was it crew? Sorry, I'm so used to speaking to Americans, I kind of just talk in their language.
We had to see where the
It's crew, isn't it?
where the respect person is. Hopefully, there's one in Homestead.
Not too far away. Where are we going?
I'm just seeing if there's a respect person around here in Homestead. Might not be, honestly. Oh, not in Homestead.
Yeah, but for me, I've lived in Manchester my entire life, apart from 2 years when I moved to Canada, to Saskatoon in Saskatchewan. So, for 2 years of my life, I was in Canada. That was on the working holiday visa. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I did enjoy my time, even though I went for the wrong reasons. One hour away? Yeah, pretty much. My mum drives like a Sunday driver though, so it's probably like an hour and a half for me. I have never learned to drive. I want to, but I just don't have the money at the moment.
Insurance. You have to have insurance in America, otherwise you're gonna get hits.
Well, you do in England too. I'm like 4 hours away from where I am. From so I was born in. You're Welsh? Oh my god! One of my previous friends was Welsh. Her and I. Yeah, I know. No, it's like I'm not gonna give my address out. It's okay. I was just saying, like, one of my previous friends was Welsh.
Welsh.
So. Welsh.
Nope, I went
I
to the
don't
wrong.
understand all that. It looks like gobbledygook to me, honestly.
Gobbledygook, yeah.
When I was 18, I was meant to move to Texas to work on the oil rigs. My family originally was supposed to go to Canada, like before I was born, according to my mum.
I think we're going this
But
way.
I don't know how true that is. Where am I going? Which village?
I think Birchville Village. Oh, it's not that way. We could go down around the way we go up the way we are. I don't know where we're going, but what's quite painful. North Berwick Estates. Alright, yeah, so it's up this way. If we could find a way through all the fiery inferno. Okay, not that way.
Ah, you're slower again.
Oh, what'd you get? New items that you're using?
No. Did you switch?
No, I didn't switch anything.
I didn't switch
Did not switch a
anything.
thing. Alright, let's go forward here. See what this new expansion content's all about.
Yeah.
One thing that bothers me about these games that we just essentially killed like a god or an avatar of a god.
It's like, please solve my really small issues.
No, not
because...
even that. Like this hunk of crap right here is an insurmountable obstacle. Like a shot from my gun should turn that into dust. Like anything. That's something that's always bothered me. Same thing with like Dark Souls. Like, oh well, you can't go over this shin-high wall. It's like, come on now. Come on.
So what I find funny is I have a loads of family in America, and some of them were big in the oil back in the 1800s. Yeah, I mean, like, British families have so many roots all over the place, so I really wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Americans came from us. As much as they hate it, they're our children.
I'm a piece of tin, so I'm no one's children.
I mean, you kind of made a new one, so shush.
I don't know where the tin was from, but may have been from England, may have been from elsewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, I I know my audio's crap. It always does it. I don't know how to make it better. I mean, I don't think I have anything else.
Oh, you got let's check on the music. Trying to get the levels right in this game is very
Might just be for me. Like,
No,
I know
mean,
my mic cuts in and out.
No, when you mentioned the audio stuff, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta raise the voice volume up and the music volume down. Follow this road and see where it leads. All roads lead to Malmouth.
I've had this computer for like, literally like 6 years.
It's a potato PC.
At this moment, yeah. Got no
Lucky-
money to upgrade it at the moment.
Well,
Want to, but you
for
know.
us, every multiplayer game we played is no less than like 100 years old, so you won't have
Plot
anything to worry
twist,
about.
made in China. Yeah, absolutely. Everything is made in China at this point.
That's where all the skills are. It's not even the manufacturing. It's not even the cheapest place to manufacture anymore. It's just, you know, that's where all the skills are. Because they were such a big place for manufacture for so long that they developed the skills that entropyed over everywhere else. You know, practice makes perfect, and they have a lot of practice.
Serial mutagen. I think we all wish we had money at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I'd make, like, for my character, like, I'm the bloody queen, so it would definitely be a queen character. And I'm killing trees. And also a vampire, because I love vampires, you know?
Well, how you know
Maybe
vampires
an
love you
undead
back?
necromancer vampire. That's my character. If I ever made a VTuber.
Well, there you go. Your pngtubers aren't too expensive. I splurged for mine, so I have a few bucks saved up. But you can go a lot simpler. Just work your way up. Yep, as I said a little while ago, the chat. First thing I'm getting is a new background for my yapping pot. Then get a nice overlay on top of that. So I'm making this look professional.
Because of,
No, I'm just doing it for
What's
myself. If I'm gonna do something,
Oh, I
I'm
know
gonna do it
what
nice
you
and
sell.
proper. Nice and proper.
nah. I mean, because like, I did Let's Plays back in the day. I mean, my other channel has those, so. Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah, kid, there's a lot of poison in this one. Tons of it, actually. Hope the resistances are up.
Yeah. And like I played on my YouTube channel. We played per number 3 people on a single player game, playing at the same time, playing the same things. So it is possible. Apart from when one person gets absolutely stuck and they don't know what to do, even though that you're trying to explain it to him. That was really funny. He had no idea what he was doing.
Oh, this is
We were like, you
Victoria.
do this, you do that, and then I made a soundtrack of me like running around the room he was in, So we didn't progress any further for like, I think it was like 10 minutes. It was really funny. Where'd you go?
Went to the cellar there. You see the little eyeball? Yeah, I'll come back out. Oh, there you are.
Preparing
Okay,
for the big booty Welsh Brit like me. You're one of those guys, are you? All ladies. All they thems. Boss. Oh, I died.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that guy's kind of nasty, huh?
Very nasty. I think it was poison.
Oh, it's one of those guys who keeps getting health back, too. Oh, no, the nuts. For some reason I got health back from this. By the time you get back, they'll be capped. I win.
You didn't wait, did you?
I couldn't stop it, or they're right on top of me. It's alright. The secret and safe now. Don't forget your XP. I'm sure there'll be 1,000 more bosses in here.
Absolutely. Well, I'm a poison.
Yeah,
Gosh darn.
time to get your resistances up. Actually, what's my poison resist? I think it's alright.
What
42.
is mine? It was 33.
Maximum is 80, so, you know, I'm about half. It's not too bad.
I think I was right in the middle, so that's why I died.
Yeah, there's so much junk going on. It's really hard to see what's like yours, what's mine, and what's the enemy's. It's a very busy game. Visually. That boss was harder than the final boss of the main game. One thing that kind of cracks me up about just like games with expansions in general, like it's like take Final Fantasy 14 for example. You're crushing like demigods and using your currency to get some of the finest weapons ever made, like absolute relics. Then the expansion starts, then like Joe Schmo Chocobo guy drops a piece of turd dagger that's far better than anything you have equipped. I mean, this is just a thing that comes with the territory, but it doesn't cease to make me laugh.
Apparently they did explain it from the newest DLC. You are literally a god slayer, an endwalker, and you are the most powerful thing on Eosia. But they're saying like in the DLC you are trying to help this person find their way without being the star. And I'm like, I want to trash this person so much.
Oh,
let me do it.
Oh, the one of those like, oh yeah, you have like you're a mentor to a person, but the person you're a mentor to is just like the most obnoxious character they have ever written or something like that.
Yeah, it's just please
let
me kill their enemies because they're pissing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They are peeing me off so much.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with those type of stories, because if you don't care for the character that you're trying to mentor, then the whole thing just falls apart. Yeah, I'm several expansions. I'm way behind with my Final Fantasy 14.
3. You did Shadowbringers, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the one you're on?
No, I did that one. I just have
You're on
to.
you're two-way. You just gotta do Endwalker and the newest one.
Well, I stopped at the post game for Shadowbringer, so I have to do that. Then, you know,
It's still 2.
Endwalker. Then I have to do the post game for that. I don't know what it is about Dawn Trail, but people have opinions about that expansion.
I didn't finish it.
Oh,
I'll be honest.
That's kind of a damning statement, because you're a Final Fantasy fiend.
Yeah, it was just I really love the characters, but it didn't have the same wow kind of thing.
Someone called it. I wouldn't know because I liked all the stuff I played, but they say it's the Stormbringer. Like it's a lot like Stormbreaker, where like the counter design is like the best it's ever been in the game, but the story is just like, bleh. Or no, they didn't say bleh. It sounded like with Stormbringer's case. Where you at? I'm fighting a bunch of dudes over here. The Stormbringer's case, it's kind of like they had 3 expansions worth of story and they crammed it into one, because then I can't remember the characters' names. So you had went to the one region, you have the big thing, you have to get the guy. Actually, I didn't want to say it because I sound like a crazy person, but it's like that game had like 3 expansion packs worth of story in it, and it felt crammed together, essentially.
With Stormbringers?
Yeah, Stormbringers, yeah.
I don't think so. It was a case of they were setting up 2 expansions. From Stormbringers, you got Shadowbringers, and then you got Endwalker. So they were essentially setting up 2 expansions because of the one character, Xenos.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking hated Xenos. Like, even I did.
I thought it was super entertaining. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, he's entertaining. He's the character you love to hate.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I that's what I kind of thought you meant, but I wasn't sure. But yeah,
But yeah,
he's a very
he
good
is the character you love to hate. And that's what they were signing up as.
Yeah.
Which is why I can't even say anything because you haven't played them.
So yeah, so don't say anything.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
I will eventually, but I kind of wish they would release one of the expansions when they add new class. They should add hit Xenos' class, because I like that sword art crap. He's kind of like the samurai a little bit, but I always thought that stuff was always cool in like tactics and whatnot. I agree.
The problem with Xenos is he stole abilities from other characters. That is his entire thing.
Yeah, so give me that class. Give me all those sword art things from Final Fantasy Tactics. Bring them forward, I say.
Where you are, he is the samurai class.
Oh, is he? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I would like that. That's a player class that you can use sword arts on directly from Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, yeah, they're kind of different, but like one's from like Final Fantasy Tactics, like sword break, armor break, and all that stuff Orlando gets, which is everything. But,
yeah, you have to remember, like they have to like structure it because it's an MMO. So.
You know, I have to. One of the terrible things about starting an MMO after not playing for such a long time is you have to relearn their rotation and what you were doing. I talked about this before, but yeah, I just have to relearn my rotation, get my macros up. Actually, I should have done that for a long time, because in case you don't know, well, you know, but if anyone listening or watching, samurai, well, let me put it this way. A lot of classes in Final Fantasy 14 have build-ups and spenders. Like you build up a resource, then use that resource to do special attacks. And Samurai in particular has combos. So you use one ability, then you can either use like one of 3 choices, and each of those choices do like a different buff and debuff. So you do 1, 2, then 3, and that gets you puts like a damage over time on an enemy. Then you do another 1, 2, 3, you get a buff. When another 1, 2, 3, you get a different kind of buff. And all the while you're building up these different resources that you can use for like a big alpha attack. And what I should have done was to make those different 1, 2, 3s a macro. What you can do is not cheating or anything. So it's like, use ability, wait 2 seconds. Use this ability, wait 2 seconds. So it just... Because I always said, and like, Booth here didn't agree with me. And I come to say, like, have merits of what she was saying. Like, it's like, oh, why just not make this one ability? Just like it just goes, you use it, then it turns to the other ability. Then when you do use that ability, it turns into another one. But because Guild Wars 2 does that, but I realized, no, that is kind of silly. So, but you can just do that yourself by making macros.
And then there's me, for people who don't know, who has leveled a tank, a healer, and a DPS. And I did hardcore raiding, so I know 14 very well.
Yeah. Where I was going with that is having to learn rotations, just learning basically all that stuff again. And also when to use your utility abilities and, so
yeah,
on and
like
such.
for the classes, you have to know them really well.
Yeah.
Like if you main a class, you main that class. Like you have to know the rotation off point.
Her dad's alive.
Please just leave me alone
Huh.
out here.
Stand back. I'm a powerful Arcanist. I'm not looking for trouble. You must be Garrett. What?
There's
I
like
mean,
14
yes.
zombies around you.
Oh yeah, imagine being this guy, you got this like flesh blob guy standing next to you, and you have these weirdo skeletons, and you have this weirdo that's talks to you that's like wielding like
I can kill you. No, you can't.
Yeah, wielding 2 fire pistols and their heads on fire. Your daughter sent me to find you. Amala? Oh, my sweet Amala. She made it to safety then? Yes, she's fine. She's at Devil Crossing. The prison? Well, so long as it's safe. I guess I could die in peace then. No need to be dramatic. I can get you there. No, I cannot bear to look her in the eyes. I failed her as a father. I failed to protect her when she needed me.
Now book up.
Oh, I don't have time for this. You shoved Garrett into a rift gate. Oh.
Good.
I chose it. I don't have time for this. None of this pity potty crap. Let's go.
No, I can't face them. I'm gonna die here. Like, you're still alive.
Yeah,
you're
no.
healthy. Shut up and do your job.
I don't have time for this. I have enemies explode with my fire pistols.
But yeah, on the count of 14, I have done a lot more than Eugene has. So
Yeah, no. I like raiding.
I have a lot of
a ton.
experience.
Yeah, I like it raiding a lot. I think that game has some of the best raids you'll find in the business. In the genre, I should say. But I don't do that hardcore junk. I'm one of those people who
I
over-prepares. Like, I watch guys before then because I don't want to be that one person who mucks everything up. I mean, I did that initially, then I started like, oh, you know what, whatever. I'll wing it. Because the mechanics aren't too hard. If you know what the signifiers are, like, oh, okay, this one I have to run away from people. This one I have to run on people. This one is going to be in a line. I have to line
It's
up.
pretty easy, but you have to, for the hardcore raids, you have to be on point.
Yeah.
There is no margin for error.
Yeah.
Not at all. And when you get to the ultimate raids, I haven't done ultimate raids because I don't have the time to learn them. It's a case of like, if you can't get this, one mistake on the ultimate raise, the entire party is dead.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
a purple.
I got a couple of them. I'm finally getting perps.
It's a belt. Blade breaker sash.
Nice.
I don't think it's any good though. That's a shame.
What is this? Oh,
Yeah,
the
but for me, I've
adversary.
always been the hardcore raider.
Ooh, I got a new gun. That's pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. Awesome. That's really good, actually. Alright, well, I gotta level up. What level am I? 2 more levels. Okay, good. 2 more levels. Oh, wait, that's a thingy. Okay. Devotion point.
No. I've always imagined in like 14, I'm that shadow behind you that's grinning with glee, but never
Yeah.
interferes.
One thing I don't like about Final Fantasy 14 is he has this really cool pirate giantess pirate mom, and she's barely in the game. They barely put her in
Oh,
any of the main
I
story
know who
stuff.
you mean. Oh,
Yeah,
oh my
the
god.
admiral from Lima
My brain.
Lomitsa. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
yeah, the rows have really weird names, so even if I knew it, I won't be able to pronounce it. But yeah,
Limsa Lamines,
yeah,
and it's
the admiral.
I know who you mean though.
Yeah, she's the best character, but she's barely in the game. Because she's a
She did
pirate and
get
she dual-wields pistols and she takes no scuff.
Maloran.
I love Final Fantasy 14 so much. I have the lore books for them, like the hardcover ones. They're really well done, by the way. If you're a fan or looking for like some good hardcover lore books, I highly recommend them. But it's been a while since I read them. Yeah.
Here we are talking about a game that's not currently the game we're playing.
Well, it doesn't matter. This is a Yap game. Only so much. Oh yeah, come over here. I'm killing a guy. Oh, come over here. I'm shooting. Come over here. Let's fight.
Yeah. I kill a tree.
I run by these things. I wonder, like, what the heck hit me? I was like, oh yeah, these things hit you. You gotta be careful. Stinking thorny tentacle thingies. Yeah, my characters are row. Very tall they are. I like playing the tall characters. Either I'm going to play the shortest character humanly possible, or I'm going to play the tallest one. I flip a
You're a lot like me. I do the same.
Yeah, no, I flip a coin, figure out which race I'm going to choose.
But generally, it's the biggest character. Like, I'm gonna tower over you and make you look tiny.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people play the cat girls and the dragon girls in that game, and they're like teeny tiny. So, you know, I'll do the
I am
one.
a Makote.
Of course you are.
But the thing is, I played the previous MMO as well, and I did play Final Fantasy 14 1.0 as well. On 11,
she's old school.
Yeah, I'm really old school. On 11, which is the previous MMO, I played the human character, like a jack of all trades, and I was like, in that game, I really wanted to play the cat girls, but I was like, everybody chooses the cat girls.
Yeah, everyone does.
So I didn't play it.
You're lucky now, because ever since they added the bunny girls, everyone wants bunny girl.
Yeah, so
But I don't blame them for
14,
that. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, when 14 1.0 came out, was like, I'm picking what I want and not what everybody else wants.
Yeah.
So, which is why I picked the Makote, the cat girl characters, because I love cats. That is my aesthetics. I love cats. It's not a furry thing. It's just I love cats.
Cats love you.
Oh, hope so. But yeah, that's why I went on 14. Like, I played the beta. Oh.
I am relieved that my father made it safely.
He was a bit shaken up, but still alive.
We were never close, but he's the only family I got left.
Yeah.
I don't know how to thank you. Oh, perhaps this. Here, take this potion.
What was I saying?
My father
Yeah.
and I took
Let's
sips
use
from it
by
our
on the
journey to keep up
beta.
our strength. I'm sure you'll find it useful.
I played a Kaggle.
Well, with the bunny girl thing, I don't blame people because Fran is the coolest character in any Final Fantasy game ever made.
Well, that's where they got it from.
Yeah. Anka reshaping.
What is that?
Yeah, her and
Anka
Balthier, really cool duo characters. Like the characters in that game, except all the characters in the game are awesome, except the character you play as and his lady
Vaughn?
friend Vaughn and Polano. I did not care for those characters one iota, but supporting cast, freaking solid, absolutely great characters. I love them.
She was more okay when Prawn took her under her wing.
Yeah,
And she stopped being Vaughn's gopher girl.
yeah. Go for that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, no, I quite like that game.
I played it once. Or was it twice? I think I played it twice. And then I found an exploit where you could like literally stay in the same spot for like 12 hours and just level up. I left my PS2 on.
Yep. I think I did that. Actually did it for a couple hours because, like, you know what? I wanted just like a little heads up because I was struggling a bit. Like, it took a very long time for me to wrap my head around the combat. So I was like, you know what? I want a little buffer space, and you know, I don't regret doing it because it did help out a lot. And once I started learning the combat, like, okay, this is really fun. I know what I'm doing now, and you know, the buffer space was over. But yeah, people did. I remember. I think it was like a fight against the bombs or something like that. And if you didn't kill one, they kept spawning in or some such. Like,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was in a sewer area.
Yep.
I think
It's
it
all
was the
coming back.
blue ones. And then you had to change it so they wouldn't kill all of them. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to sleep. And then when I came back, they were all like level 80. I was like, okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, the good old days of exploitation on consoles without trainers and all
This
that
was,
stuff.
of course, after I finished the game, after struggling. And that's stupid. They adapted the Final Fantasy X system for like, oh, what was it? You remember it, right? When you had to pick squares.
Oh yeah, the job board. The job board.
Yeah.
It's like a chess. Yeah, that one's more like a
especially
chessboard.
especially from the summons. I can't remember what they're called in that game.
Yeah, I think they are called icons because you do fight them in Final Fantasy 14. That raid, by the way, the Final Fantasy, no, it was Final Fantasy.
It was 12.
It's Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12 are the same universe, but they have the same summons, like Ultimicia's, like the one of the summons in 12. Like they were the weird ones. They weren't the traditional like Infrit, Bahamut, and all that stuff.
No. You had like the twin death gods one where it's like death, and then it's like he whips out his wife, and I'm like, what?
Yep. Then and like I like the lore of it. Like they were like titans who rose up against the gods and they were punished and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really metal. But yeah, I didn't get like that super great one. I didn't get I don't even
I
know
don't
their
think
names.
I got the last one.
Yeah, and I get like the
Uh,
super duper powerful one.
It was a dragon. Oh God, do you remember the dragon? It literally took people hours to kill.
Which I can't
Even
remember.
at
Nah, I have no
oh
memory
my,
of this one.
I gotta have to look it up. I remember it. It was a dragon that took hours to kill because it had so much health. Even if you were like, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Stinking moss flick, I got you good.
FF12. Ultimate. It's not Esper. Oh, they called it Espers in 12.
Okay, Espers, alright. Wasn't sure if that was it or... Because they're called different like in every single game. Or Guardian Forces in your favorite Final Fantasy 8. Makes you lose memory for some stinking reason. I know you like that one, but that one was just weird to me.
Yasmat. That's it.
Yasmat? Yasmat.
Yeah, Yasmat. Y-I-A-Z-M-A-T. Yasmat is the ultimate. It is not only ultimate, but also the ultimate boss. Defeating Yasmat takes at least an hour at high levels and player skill, but usually takes longer. Yasmat is well over 50 million HP.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Yep. 50 million. Now I remember why I never killed him.
I should have saved you the trouble. Because on my desk right now in my hands, I have the guidebook for the game. So I'll just flip to the section that. All right, so you have Ultima, Zodiac. Oh no, we were thinking about something else. Zodiac, the Keeper of Precipice, is the final one. I never got him. I didn't get Ultima either. And wasn't the one you're talking about? Wasn't he the or they? I'll say it. Wasn't that one like the Ultima?
It was in an arena.
Okay.
It was in like a circle arena, literally. And it took, I think it took most people when they got to him like hours. Literally hours.
So it was like the Ultima weapon type of deal.
I will actually also about like the 14 one. I'll send you a picture.
Let me see.
You will see yourself in the corner. Because I haven't opened on my phone.
Beastry. Oh, the weapon. Oh, Yizmet, yeah. Okay.
Yizmet? Yasmet?
Yeah. Hazmat.
Elite mark. I think it's the last mark. 50 million H points.
1, 2, 3. See, the guide says. Alright, 50,112,254 HP. Level 73. Yep. Absorbs light. Weak to darkness. And it takes half damage from every element.
Yeah, so that's why it took so long.
What was the name? Oh, jeez, dropped my phone. I made a nice vibration on the mic. Sorry about that. What was the name of the ultimate summon in Final Fantasy 8? Do you remember?
8?
Yes. Your favorite.
Oh,
it was called Eden, right?
It was Eden, yes, it was.
Okay, alright. That was such a weird. It was like a spaceship in order to hit.
Yeah,
like,
it was exactly as it was in 14.
Oh,
like,
I never did that one.
Big, huge thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you have. Oh my god.
I know it's a raid. I
Mm.
stopped just before that raid went live, but I knew of it. So yeah, but
Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's it is that one. It like appears below you and
Yep,
then
then shoots up.
it's
Yep.
this big, huge. Yeah, it's
If you mash or hold, select, and mash a button, you can get its damage threshold above 9999. And
I always hate doing that when I summoned me.
yeah, I'm glad they got rid of
because
that.
a whole lot of them
Yeah, I'm
was
actually
like,
kind
I
of.
can't
Yeah.
push this button.
Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of like the 9999 damage threshold nonsense because it found
I
in the
did
original.
like the trigger though.
Yes, the trigger was really nice. I could never do it with Cypher, but I'm digressing. The one thing I never liked was that damage cap because it made a lot of things useless, like limit breaks that didn't hit more than once, and like let's say Final Fantasy 7. No point doing them because your normal attacks are already doing the maximum damage amount. So why waste your limit break on something that only hits once? Same thing with summons. You know, why summon Bahamut when you could summon Knights of the Round? I mean, the Knights of the Round took like 16 years to go to do its thing, but it hit multiple times for a lot of damage. So, you know.
We're gonna have to label this. Do you like Final Fantasy? In the comments.
Well, you know, chances are the answer is yes.
Oh god. But in it was a. Do you remember Selfie's one spell limit break that was the end, and it would kill any boss without mercy?
Oh, what it? I never used her because I
Yeah.
found her character the most obnoxiously annoying thing in the history of the universe.
I
forever.
loved her.
How dare
I
you.
loved her character because just because she was annoying.
How dare you?
Yeah, but she had
It's okay, good.
yeah, her limit break. She had the end, which would kill any boss. It didn't matter what it was. It was the end.
Okay.
That was it.
That sounds familiar. I didn't know if it was like a kill boss since I thought that was something like you go, oh, I don't want to fight this trash mob, so you just use that real quick. But yeah, I didn't know kill boss.
You could only use it once. And a lot of people saved it. Like,
oh, you can only use it once
if
like
you
the entire
can,
game?
you could only use it once. The entire game, you can only use it once.
Weird.
And you should, if I remember correctly, you cast it, and it's like a grassy field, and then the boss dies.
That's funny.
I have to look it up because I'm pretty sure that's how it was. But you could only use it once. Where'd you go?
Look at the mini map, you know. Press M. M for
I
map.
am looking at the map. I thought you'd gone off the map.
I do remember.
I hated Irvin's one though.
He's also an annoying character. Of all the casts and all the games, he had the most annoying characters for me. But you know, they were teenagers, and they all have their teenage angst and melodrama and all that junk. So I could forgive it a little bit, but I didn't care for them all that much.
It was just like, you don't remember, la 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 la. It was like, you talk to them.
Yep.
Literally talk to them. Because the stuff they used, the Guardian Forces, it was called in that game. I love 8, so I know a lot about it.
It was very different.
The GFs
Girlfriends.
take your memories. They take space in your mind and take your memories away every time you use them.
So that's a good case for not getting a girlfriend. Is they steal everything of yours. I see what Boop's saying. Yeah, no. Like it had cool systems. I will admit, like one thing I was gonna say earlier, but I forgot. It's like one of my favorite things to do, or one of the sillier things to do. If you cast Aura on yourself, or Aurora on yourself, or whatever, I think that's what it's called. The thing that lets you do limit breaks. if you cast on yourself
Yeah,
and you
Avatar.
kept hitting circle to like this, if you kept hitting circle, eventually your attack will turn into a limit break prompt. So I used to do that all the time.
That's what it's for.
Yep. So you cast on yourself, you mass circle when it's your character's turn, and just start attacking when your attack thing turns into a limit break.
Did you know you can get Squall's ultimate weapon in this? I think it's this one.
I know that.
The lion hat. Yeah, apparently you can get it in this one.
Nice. Yeah, so if anyone decides they want to play 8, the best thing to do is you get the special cards, you convert those cards to spells, and you'll slot those spells into your stats. Because I always like that.
Yeah, that's exactly how you get it. That's exactly how you get the lion hat. You get the cards from the Queen of Hearts, I think. Oh, this is going up way back in my memory.
Oh, geez.
But
yeah. But just to do.
I love that game.
If you're drawing your magic too much, you're playing the game wrong. Get the card, use that ability that converts cards to spells, and then you're all set and slot those things. Because and different spells were better in different stats. Like Ultima, like the super duper ones were good, and then these slot, I think, if I remember correctly. But like
No.
Oh.
It was the healing and health.
Yeah.
So
okay,
like Cura.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. You're right. It depends on the slot that you put it in.
Yeah, and leveling up was a no-go. If you were leveling up, you were playing wrong. That's why Guardian Force abilities had cuts your encounter rate by half, then eliminates random encounters completely. You're not supposed to play that game like a Final Fantasy game. You're not supposed to do fights. And that's why it's a very clever thing when you actually have mandatory fights during your training exercise. Because, in that world, you send high school students into active war zones in uniform
Yep.
and stuff. But
So
Cypher
they
said,
can get their seed skill.
yeah, seeds. Man, if you think about it, that's really messed up.
It is messed up.
Always sent my child to
I'm
mercenary
gonna send you
school.
in. I'm gonna send you into an active war zone so you can pass your test.
Yeah. Anyways, one thing in that area that I thought was really clever game design is Cypher says you get extra XP. The person who gets the killing blow gets the extra XP, so save it for me. And because you don't want to level up and he's there, you do save it for him. Like, okay, pal, you level up. That dude was such a try-hard.
I never did. I always hated him.
Yeah, he was such a weirdo.
I think it was at that point it was... No, it wouldn't be. No, I never liked him. Ever. I hated bullies.
Yeah, bullies and tryhards were just no thank you. You gotta be a villain. You gotta design a villain. You have to go design a villain. You have to go all out. That's why everyone likes Sephiroth.
I never liked Renoa either.
The funniest meme I laugh at. I'm just like giggling to myself thinking about it. No, this one.
Angelo.
There's this one where it's like you're the hamster's one, the hamster's looking one here, and it's the PS1 graphics that zooms in on his face. It's all mushed and messed up. Is that one makes me laugh so much. It's so good. It's perfect. You're the best looking one here, something like that. But yeah, they zoom in on Squall's face.
Best looking one here.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
So good. But yeah, 8's actually, go back and play 7. Like 7's really great. Like I think the original 7 holds up. Like I think both these games, it's just a matter of taste, which one you like more.
I do like 7, but I always
it didn't hit hard. Yeah, it hit hard.
People always like, I played 7 first, it's my favorite. I played 8 first, and it's my favorite. I will always pick 8 over 7.
I played 6
Like,
first, but I played 7
I
over
appreciate
6 or 8.
I appreciate the remake, but 8 still has that shiny special spot in my heart.
Whoa.
And I hope they remake the game like they did 7. And like bring that entire story to life. Did you die?
No. I don't die anymore.
Okay.
I'm just that awesome.
But yeah, I think 8's storyline is really, really good. It's a case of like young soldiers.
Kind of gets weird with the time compression stuff, because like, oh well, you kind of create like a loop. Like the sorceress of the future comes back to the past and gives her thing to the sorceress you've been fighting this entire time.
It makes
like
sense though, because everything in the future is dead because they killed it. It's time compression. She killed everything to get back in the past.
Play the shitty games that suck ass. That's the only time I'm gonna swear in this channel, folks. AVGM. Oh man, AVGN. I've been watching that guy for forever, and I still laugh at his stuff. Like the passion's rarely there anymore because it's a job, which is fine. But you know, even his lowest effort stuff gets a giggle out of me.
For anyone who doesn't know, it's Angry Video Game Nerd. Or gamer. Depending on how we say it.
Angry Video Game Nerd. Final Fantasy VIII was the best.
Was my
Yeah, I still have the walkthrough for all those PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy games. And PlayStation 2.
I read it in the bath. And I destroyed it by accident.
Shaking my Don head here. What the heck, fire? Why is it having... I don't know why it's having me come in here, because it... Desperate measures. Like, oh, acquire Olgrim's keepsake. Bring hot and Olgrim's keepsake to the Gradia, the Cove. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, no, this we skipped a step here. Or something like that. Alright.
Where are you?
I put down a portal. Just use the portal.
Come here.
Play with portals, you come to me. Oh, this is no good. One more level, and then I could do stuff.
What you need?
I think we have to head south, because so we got the desperate measures card. The thing we just, excuse me, cacked is why we dropped its hat, which I have, and Olgrim's keepsake, which I have. So we have to find
go where the new portal is?
Yeah, you have to go Gradia, where the heck that is. It might be this way, or it might be lost to time, I don't know. Or the other way. Well, I'm not in a rush to progress. I just want to go get some XPs.
I think we killed everything.
I think you're right. Oh, no, there's some enemies down there. I think you're wrong.
Well, I'm ahead of you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll just wait you.
Look at that, folks. Super powerful.
Used to have the thick one, yeah. I think a lot of us had the walkthrough. Mine was like a thick book And oh god,
I
was really young. I think it was like 10. Jeez, when did 8 come out?
98, 99.
So I was 10, yeah.
It came
I
out.
was 10.
Yeah, it came out a year after 7. 1 year after 7.
So I was, I literally got in the bath with it and destroyed it.
Oh, we're already at the Cloven area, right here. I didn't know that. Okay, good. The good old days, the PS1 days. I've said before, I really like that aesthetic quite a lot.
What troubles
I think
you?
I still have
Stay
it, but I
strong.
don't think I have all the discs.
Oh, here's the respect lady. I have an
She?
entire wall
Oh, she-
filled with retro games, including boxed PC games, and yes, I still install them via box. Who's this lady?
I admit, seeing an Inquisitor walk in here so
Probably Quest 1.
has at least sparked my curiosity.
But yeah, 7 is not my fave. People are like, oh, 7 is my fave. It's like, no, 8's mine. Lionheart, baby.
And I'm sure you
Even though I hate
squirmed
Squall.
at the thought of giving it to us too. You'll be relieved to learn
He's such a
that
moody
this beast has
bitch.
no malevolent properties. So,
On the subject of guy
what
books,
is it?
I will admit I still buy them. Not lately, but they have really nice hardcover ones, and I'm a sucker. I'm a complete mark for those sort of things.
If you seek a path to Malmouth through the swamps,
You
I'm
think-
afraid you are out of luck.
Well, I think
The
Squall
roads have
has...
all but collapsed. And even if you should somehow
One
find
thing
your way
that's
Squall
really
has the excuse he's a teenager, whereas Cloud is not.
ancient passageways exist that could take you
Cloud
north.
is in his
There are
20s
not of this realm
when he comes back,
who will not like where they
right?
lead. Now,
I
Whereas
believe so.
Squall is like 7 or 18.
That he is, I believe.
Oberon, you say? Oh, it would be a shame
Funk
to
of
lose
clarity.
such a legend. But if he was claimed by the void, then
Tonic of clarity, clears the mind,
perhaps this
primes
gives
it
me
for
an
the
idea
new
that will solve
spiritual
both our
journey.
predicaments. But if we are to help with this, then I must ask for something
And
more
I hadn't tried
in
clicking
return.
on that
What do you
one when I
require?
got
What you
one.
ask will take me some time to prepare.
Blood.
But before I help
Blood
you,
of the
there
blood
is something
god.
you must do for us. Deep within Ugdenbog, to the north
Ugdenbog.
of our refuge, there lies a village by the name of Barrowholm. I need you to travel there.
Arrow
I
home.
can't-
It's not even like British people
Only
didn't
for
get
what
the
was
previous
stolen.
games, it's just
We had crafted an Ugdenbog fetish within the swamp. In
we
order to
did have
protect
7.
ourselves
I
in the
played
wilderness.
8,
Recently, someone
and then
has
I
tampered
borrowed
with it,
7 off a
tore
friend.
off the head of the fetish, and
It was
ran off
like,
with it.
this story's
I can
crap.
still sense its waning power within the
I like
bog,
8 though.
and the only nearby settlement is Barrowholm. I do not
I hate
care
9.
what you do.
9,
We
9,
must have it returned to us.
I think
Do
9
this, and I shall give you
9
the means
was
to find Ulgrim.
not that good. It's not my least
Either
favorite. I
way.
think story-wise, 12 was my least favorite storyline.
I like the political stuff in 12, but when it comes to the characters, like I was saying,
Well,
like
in-
I care for the characters in 8, but 9, I didn't like any of those characters one bit. Like Steiner's funny to look at and like look at memes and gifs about. Like, oh, this guy's a weirdo, but playing the game with them is just, you know, I did not care for that cast one iota. And if you're a fan of that game, I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Just saying,
It's
like, literally, like, 9 is probably one of my least favorite ones because even though 12 is really low, it's a case of, oh, the princess is... the princess... Ash should have been the main character, not fucking... what's his name? Vaughn, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I agree.
Penelo.
She's more central to the story.
She literally is, and she got shoved aside for Vaughn.
Vaughn's
Who's like,
brother.
oh.
Yeah, Vaughn's brother who dies like early on. He has more.
In like
He's more
literally
involved in
the
the story
first
too.
20 minutes.
Yeah, he has more stakes in the story than Vaughn does because he's actually part of like the Ash's like forces, her army. So he's connected in some way. So it could be like, oh well, she lost army, so it could be like, oh, I
Well,
was
that's it.
part of the
I
army.
thought we were playing the brother.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, we're going to play the brother who's got a lot of stakes. No, you're playing his... You're playing this who has no idea
What's going
he's
on.
literally a street rat who has a friend called Pinello and absolutely nothing else.
Meet again, my friend. Wait a minute, we met?
I really
I don't
hate
know who
12.
this...
I really hate 12 storyline. I like the idea of the...
I completely forgot who this person was. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I completely forgot. The Espers. The Espers were the most interesting part of that game. Because they all had storylines.
Yeah, they're very interesting. Calling upon the power that wanted to threaten like the natural order of things. Pretty rad. Like I said earlier, it was pretty metal.
Like they were all people. Exactly like they were in 10. Like the what did they call them in 10? Was it just summons?
Might be. There might have been Espers too.
I don't think it was Espers.
I haven't played 10 in a very, very long. I played through it a couple times, and you know I did like it. Didn't care for Titus all that much because I thought he was kind of self-absorbed.
No, I hate him.
You're saying this is my story. No, it's not, pal. You're just a passenger. It's Yuna's story.
This is Yuna's story, yeah.
Well, you can forgive him. He's like a self-absorbed blitzball bro.
Yeah, if you like go to some of the channels that break it down, it's a case of like
narcissism.
It wasn't even that. He's literally a soul created by dreams. He's the blitzball player's son. You know, their blitzball player. So he's not even a real person. He's a dream made up. A narcissist that made up by other people.
Yeah. I'd like to know who dreamed him up. Ugh.
Yeah, and he just likes. But apparently, like the where they were was in the middle of the ocean, and no one could get to it because of sin. So that's fascinating. Like people like bringing that stuff down is like bringing in details that you never notice. Always fascinating. I love those things.
It depends on the game.
I died.
It depends on the game with me. Some stuff I just don't care. Which is great, like people do care, but like some things I just don't care about.
You set a boat down.
I did. Sometimes I like the mystery of figuring things out, but not everything doesn't require like an explanation with me. Like that's why I like Control so much, because you know a lot of that stuff is just like weird. Like it has a logic to it, but they don't tell you exactly how it works or where it's from or why it does the things. Like use your imagination, and those are very fun.
That's the thing with a lot with the stuff I'm like spouting now is after the game. Like I played that game and I was like, oh, it's a case of this boy got pulled out of his perfect world and he's forced to live in a crap world where he's literally a dream.
It's a crap world where the first guy he ever meets is this weird surfer dude.
Not necessarily. He met Oren.
Such a weirdo.
So the guy who was technically already dead at that point.
What is this? What's the quest time?
What is that? But yeah. I only like 10 for like the other characters and not necessarily Tidus. Tidus. I think it's Tidus. Isn't it? It's Tidus.
I say Tidus because I just like with the like you say tide. Tidus. That's how I think it is Tidus.
I think it's
Honestly,
supposed to be Tidus, but I say Tidus
Yeah, I say
because
Tidus. I say
I'm dyslexic
Spiked.
and I
Yeah,
really
no,
don't care.
Yeah, Spike sustains me when it comes to that character.
And then when 10.2 came out,
No, thank you.
loved it.
It wasn't
Only for the song.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. I like the job system and stuff like that in the game, but the game itself I wasn't a fan of. That's okay.
Yeah, the storyline was really weak, like Riku and Pain. But I did enjoy it, like, and then I'm one of the fans of 13 too. But I'm a case of like strong female character, give me more of it, you know. But then again, people are like you just negative minded against men. It's like, no, I don't.
You're just gay. It's as simple as that.
I'm gay, but I'm like, give me Geralt. Geralt. I love Geralt.
Me too. Geralt's great. I just finished my Witcher 3 playthrough. All the DLC done. Yeah, Geralt's probably one of the best protagonists in any video game.
Jeez, let me think. Joe from The Last of Us. He's great too.
Playing as like a canned, like a established character, it's really tough. Like, it's really a fine line with me. Like, if they're great, then I love them, but if they're boring, it's like, well, why don't you just let me make some of my own character, then I can fill in the gaps then. But
yeah, but I started The Witcher. I played The Witcher 2, even though my computer really couldn't handle it. I still played it. I was like, this guy isn't so bad, you know, even as a man. Because he had those dilemmas. He has amnesia at that point.
he's
And then
he's just
3
he's just a silly dude.
Yeah, and then the 3 came around and like opened my eyes to who he really was, and it was like, did Trish really take an amnesiac man and let him to believe she was, you know, the way she is?
He did. Took advantage.
Yeah. I mean, I still like Trish, but she took advantage.
Well, you know, that's Geralt and sorceresses to the T, really. Nothing new for him. Oh, what's in here? Oh, here.
Yeah, even though I'm like in the game itself, I was.
Whoa!
I went the case of trying to romance 2 characters. You can't do that.
No.
You get chained to a bed and left behind.
Rip.
Yeah, but in 3, my first playthrough through 3, I really hated Jennifer.
Yeah, she's like that in the books too. But there's something there, but you know, their circumstances were different. Are different. Because there's one thing you have to remember. This is a bit of a Witcher 3 lore, is that all those sorceresses, they look like very pretty people just because they're using magic to look that way.
Well, they changed the bodies.
Yeah, they
Like that's how they look now.
Yeah.
Because of magic.
Yep. Well, regardless, I am really looking forward to 4 now. After finishing the playthrough. With Blood and Wine's
A lot of people are like, oh no, it's serious. Like Geralt retired.
Yeah,
Give
like,
him a
Blood
bloody
and
break.
Wines, yeah, Blood and Wine is a very perfect capstone to Geralt's story. Yeah, nice cottage in Tucson, and he could spend the rest of his days, you know, maybe doing like local contracts, but mostly just chilling out with Yennefer Triss and running a vineyard.
Like he got twisted into an abomination at a young age, and he spent the rest of his life fighting monsters. Like, give him a break. He's probably still even alive before, but a lot of people are like, oh, Sarah likes to, like, she got a downgrade. It's like, she probably wanted the downgrade.
Yeah.
And not have elf people who see her as nothing but the elder blood, and you know, she wants to be what she grew up as a female witcher. I don't care if it's not in the books. It's not the same canon at this point.
Yeah, no, it's completely different. Like, I don't even think the author considers this part of his canon, but he doesn't care. He's one of those guys, like, as long as they're not completely mucking it up. Actually, I don't even think he cares if they're completely mucking up. As long as he gets paid.
No, he doesn't care.
Yeah, as long as he gets paid, it's fine. Which is, you know, fine, hey, fine by me. If he likes it, I like it, you know. They did come out with a new book. It's coming out next month in English. Get to see what a young Geralt does, new to the whole Witcherin thing.
He's probably going to expand on the Witcher trials and Trial of the Grasses and stuff.
Oh no, it's not going to be that one. It's going to be after that. You know how he said he talked about his first, like, quote-unquote contract where he saved, like, a woman from a bandit by cutting him down, and the woman thanked him by screaming bloody murder and running away. That's going to be the start of that story. It's going to go into detail
okay.
what happens there. Yeah, so it's basically him just, like, starting out as a Witcher and going through there.
I can't pick this up.
I can't either. Let me pick you up. Oh! Alright, well, I'm sure there's other ones we can find. Those are good books. Like, I am very, extremely wary of fantasy books of a certain, like, time frame, because they tend to be either, like, inadvertently racist and almost always sexist.
I always treat books, especially from whatever day and age they come from, with a grain of salt. It's a case of, like, okay, this was made in, like, the 60s.
Times.
Yeah, so it's like, yes, it's racist, but at the time, the author didn't know better. So it's more of a case of, like, if he lived now, he'd definitely know better.
You would think he would know better, but some authors.
You hope he'd know better.
Yeah, no, it's just. It depends if you like the story or not. I can overlook the things. Like, Tolkien has his issues too.
And, oh yeah, he definitely has a lot of issues at this point.
But yeah, I'm like, also, even barring that, like, I'm still very picky with fantasy. I think a lot of it's like, people sing Brandon Sanderson's praises to high heaven, and like, they sing it just at the top of a mountain, like how great it is, and you know, that's great. But then I look at the size of his book and I just lose interest completely. Like, I just don't have it in me to read books that are longer than all 3 Lord of the Ring books. Like, if you have a tome that's 750 pages, when, like, the combined length of all the Lord of the Ring books is roughly around that, then you really need to go back and reassess what you want to put in your book. People say, oh, well,
I am the opposite. These days, I am a case of, if your book is not over 500 pages, I won't read it.
I don't want to commit to a book that long. No, thank you.
The problem is, if it's lower than that, I finish it in a day.
Rare exceptions, but I just don't like super long fantasy books.
I love them.
Because, like, with Sanderson, you say, oh, well, he has really developed magic system that goes in great detail. I don't care. Magic's magic. Don't care how the systems work. If he wants to put detailed systems, then he should be a game designer and design them for a video game. But, like, I don't need the intricacies of how this world's magic works. I mean, you could give a backstory of, like, how magic, like, came into being, like, what places in the universe. Like, that's great. That's like world building, but
summarize it.
Yeah, but to summarize it, like, all right, if I cast a fireball, I need I need, you know, material, like, just do like the rules of equal exchange. Like, oh, if I cast a fireball, I need something of equal potency in order to cast it. Like, okay, that's how you want to do it. Say that. Okay, I get it. I can fill in the blanks with my imagination. I don't need. Or to cast the fleet warps, you need the flip flies and the sheep slops, and you got being like overpowered schmotschmatschme stance. It's like, don't care. Like, it's just a bunch of gobbledygook, and it's like, I don't care.
That's D&D.
Just let me shoot fireball from my fingers, or just say they shoot fireball from their fingers. I don't care. Just, you know, bring on the spectacle of a fight.
There was a series I read when I was a lot younger. It was the supernatural world finally
filled with vampires.
Kinda. It was found because the human world found a virus in tomatoes, and half the human population died, and
because of tomatoes.
They call it because of tomatoes, yeah.
Tomatoes, potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Potatoes.
It was called the Hollows series.
Hollow.
And the character was a witch called Rachel, and she did have a vampire friend called Ivy, who was a living vampire, which is different from an undead one. And the author made it so queerbaity that I got addicted to it until it wasn't queerbaity.
You find out which Rachel has a husband. Sorry, repeat.
Yeah, Rachel always went to, like, the meal. I can't pick it up. The bloody hell.
I think we should leave this just in case this is like a quest for later, because I don't want to kill all the monsters, so we'll just skedaddle.
But yeah, she made it so, like, Rachel was attracted to Ivy, but was, like, hiding from it, and it was like a case of a lot of people are like, why aren't they together? Yeah.
How old is this book? Like, when was it written?
I can't remember.
Okay. I was just curious.
It definitely was when I was a teen.
When I think of good fantasy, really, I just think of the Earthsea stuff. I love Le Guin. She's one of the best authors who ever done it, and Wizard of the Earthsea, and like all those other books, but I especially like the first one. And the first 3 are pretty good, really good. In fact, I'm right here. I just left the dungeon. Should be outside of it. I went back in to look for you. Yeah, I'm on the outside of the dungeon. I'll just put down a town portal. Yeah, great prose, good length, great characters. You can read it in an afternoon if you want to. I'm a slow reader, so it takes a few days. But But yeah, love those Earthsea books. Great stuff.
Yeah, if I get into something, I'm a very quick reader.
I read the first.
Like I can.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was like, I can devour like probably like 500k words in a night, especially if I'm into it.
What the heck?
Even though I'm dyslexic.
Oh, that's how you get past dyslexia a little bit. Is if you just force yourself, then you find, oh, I really like reading, and just read.
Well, that's the thing. I read the this is always a point of shame. I read the Twilight series and I got my mom into it too. You know, one of the main characters was called Carlisle, but in my head, I always saw it as Castley.
I don't know the Twilight books. Like I don't poo-poo them. I did when I was younger, but I realized, it's just fantasy junk for ladies who are into that crap. It's like I don't have any right to poo-poo.
Yeah, but the thing.
Well, it's kind of like dumb trash too.
Chapter, the first chapter, the author's like, she's not a Mary Sue, and then turns her into a Mary Sue.
That's all right, Mormon ladies are built different, so they're gonna come up with all the weird stuff.
Well, 50 Shades of Grey came from a bloody fan fiction over Bella and Edward.
Who am I to deny them their fantasies? Not for me. Don't care. Have fun.
Yeah, well,
like everyone writes their fetishes into their crap. Like I read the first couple of books of Wheel of Time, and I just couldn't get into it. But no, Robert Jordan has a thing for authoritative women who pull their braids. And
well, the thing is, I like strong women, but as long as they don't treat you like crap. It's the same with men.
These women,
they don't give me
rough,
men,
but they
give me men like you.
Yeah, but they're thing with those books, like both the men and the women are pig-headed, and they never talk to each other, so it's very frustrating. It's like, just shut up and talk to each other. They can resolve this crap, but they're all very, very pig-headed.
Very much like set in the ways, and it's like, oh, my way is the right way.
Yeah. Like when one of them, the knave, is frustrated or angry, she pulls her braids, and that's become like a meme. And one of them always folds the crease off her skirt, so lots of that. But I was like, I could tell like Robert Jordan really likes women who are authoritative. And,
yeah, he just wants to be dominated.
Yeah, that's like pretty much what I got that feeling. He just wants to be told what to do by a strong-willed lady.
It's this case I love strong women, Yeah,
I'm not poo-pooing it, but authors tend to put their fetishes in their books. Some better hiding them than others, but that's how it usually is.
What's this? Papillon and Black Rebel. You can clear it out with some heavy explosives.
We'll do that later. Let's just keep making mental note of these.
I did it anyway.
Okay, good.
So it's clear.
Ain't so.
But yeah, like, give me a strong woman that isn't coded like a man with boobs.
You'd like Gwen. She didn't like that stuff either, but I think she was kind of, she wasn't gender essentialist, but no, that's the wrong word. She was great. Like, so you know how some authors, I like their books and you read their personal politics, like, oh wow, this person's kind of a monster. Like some author of a certain wizard series, just should go unnamed, because if I mention them, they'll probably sue me because they're that petty. But Gwen was a really, she was a good egg. But yeah, she just didn't see a point in having a woman, like a woman knight or whatever. And I get where she was coming from too, because a lot of
you picked this up.
Like if it's just like as you said, if it's just like this, if it's just a woman but cast in like a male role, like there's no defining anything. It's like, well, what's the point?
Well, that's what I mean. If she's like a strong, dominant woman that just literally doesn't have a male part, what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. But
it's just a man with a pair of boobs.
hey, don't get discount men with moobs. They're a demographic
Oh, men with
too.
moobs can be really sweet. But in case of the books, they're usually just classified as incels, and not all of them are.
But yeah, with like
Some of them are
like
really
with Gwen,
nice.
she liked to explore what heroism is. Like, why is like staying home and being like a stay-at-home mom like a single mom raising a kid? Why is that any less heroic than going on the benches to Mount Doom and destroying the One Ring? And like, she's absolutely right. Like, there's many forms of heroism and like greatness that's not associated with going on the benches. And she does talk about in those Mercy books do go into that pretty heavily. Like she kind of destructs her own work after the first 3 books, which is fun to read. Like those characters are great, but she does look into that. She does explore those themes.
I almost thought, what is wrong? Unless the mother is absolutely lazy, children take a lot of effort if they're at home. I mean, understandably, when the child goes to school, you've got a day to do anything.
Yeah.
So in that case, you can like get a job, or like do something that it's worth your time.
See anything you like?
Yeah.
But men don't seem to understand how, in those cases, how troublesome a child is, and how much effort it takes to look after them, and then clean the home, and then cook meals, and then look after your husband. Like, that's a full-time job too.
Put it to good use.
There's also traditional stuff that a lot of women, and an increasing number of mom men, just don't go for anymore.
See anything you like?
No, they want someone who can do all that and then hold a job too.
Yeah.
Safe storage. No.
And
Well,
it's
no,
just
like
it's
I
not
mean,
sustainable.
I mean, like gender roles at the household. Like a lot of men just like, oh, you don't have to do all that if you don't want to. But yeah,
All
like,
of them do expect it though.
It's like a lot of men just don't expect it. Like they're not like hardcore conservatives. Like woman's role is to be in the kitchen, cooking sandwiches, rearing children, and raising children. Most men just don't. They're not about that. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's nice. I think I'll hold on to that.
Ooh.
Book of names. Can you use this? Where you at? Where are you? Where are you? I'm back in town, by the way. Just, I don't know if you...
I am too. I'm at the transferring stuff over to my bank. Give me a couple of minutes. Drop it at my feet if you need to.
Oh, I'm actually went back to the Coven's Refuge.
Oh, I went to the Devil's Crossing.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'll hold on to that for you.
But yeah, I don't know if you like Wheel Time or not. You might. If you want a book that's like 200,000 pages of meandering stuff, then go for it. Like, those books are so gosh darn long. And once someone explained it to me why, it's like, okay, it makes sense, but it doesn't make for enjoyable reading for me, is that Robert Jordan didn't know if his contract was going to be, like, renewed or, like, something like that. So he just decided he wants to just write, just keep the money going. And so that's why his books are very, very, very long. and go pages and pages and pages and pages without anything happening. They start strong, they have a strong middle, and they end strong. And everything between, you can just rip out of the book and nothing will be lost, in my opinion. I read the first 3, and it ends like, it still has like a cliffhanger kind of ending, but there's enough plot threads that like end like satisfying before new ones pop up. I'm like, that's it for me. I did my time in the trenches. Not for me, this book. No, sir.
So like the Anne Rice stuff, she waffled a lot in her books, like Interview with a Vampire, Queen of the Damned. I've read a lot of her books, and she fills space with nothing. She describes the characters like one hair out of place. She'll describe it.
Yeah, I know some authors who use very, very, very descriptive, flowery language. It's like, oh, that's nice. It's kind of poetic and lyrical, but then they spend nothing on their character development. So you have these like empty spaces talking to each other. Meanwhile, you get a very vivid description of like the environment they're inhabiting or whatever the heck. And it's just like, oh, you can spend most of this time describing most time just creating characters instead of describing the furniture in very intricate details. Like, please. Yeah, there's some weird gross stuff in Wheel of Time that I just not care for either.
It's the same with like Anne Rice. Pretty sure she made Lestat incestuous towards his mother.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. A lot of people don't. A lot of people ignore it, but it's in the books.
What's it called? Is it called imprinting when like an animal's born?
No,
and the
that's
first thing...
Twilight.
No, I mean like when an animal is born and first thing it sees, like it kind of like imprints on or something like that.
It is imprinting. Yeah.
Okay. There's something sort of like that in Wheel of Time, but it's like, I'm destined to love you, and they could be complete and utter strangers, and there's no like agency. And this only happens to the male characters. Like, so it has like a polycule, but it's like, oh, we can't respect each other, but we don't love each other. But that guy with the sick dragon tattoos, who's like the main character of the world, yeah, man, we're gonna suck and fuck that dude dry, basically. It's like a power fantasy that I just don't like. I just don't like power fantasies like that. I don't know what that is, if you could use it or not. Yeah, sorry for swearing the game, but I tried.
I swear a lot.
Yeah, I try not to swear, but that's the only words I could think of, really. And it was just so gross to me. It's like it's cool that they're respectful to each other, but they're not like competing over this guy. But
not mine.
Not mine. Okay.
No.
But it's just like, that's not how, polycules work. It's because they all love each other, not because they love one person and they tolerate the other.
No, that's an open relationship. Polycules is where they all are involved within each other. I've been involved in one, so I know that. What do you do?
I went to the wrong portal. I'm just gonna run back. Don't worry. All right, it's okay.
But like polycules is where they all love each other. Open relationship is where you have partners outside of your singular partnership with whoever you're with.
Yeah, no, this is one of those books where the main character is just like the main character. It's like pure power fantasy. And it also has a thing where that character is the least interesting character of the entire cast of characters.
Is he the kind of guy that is like, I have a big schlong?
No, he's like one of those reluctant heroes for like, at least until I stopped reading. He was a reluctant hero, but he has like the greatest powers in the history of humanity or whatever. Because it's like basically like it's like a book. It's a book that involves reincarnation, the wheel of time. Like in a previous life, he was known as someone else who was like a very powerful, like this powerful being that can do magic really well. Like, and before then, that person was a really powerful being that can do magic. So it's like this person's reborn over and over again. The dragon reborn, and it's the funniest thing because the more he grows in power and understands his power, and he comes into his own. Where we going? What happened? What'd you see?
Twas the photo. You can see it on your screen.
Oh yeah, I thought that was mine. Okay. Anyways, get down this way because I think it leads the same path. Anyways, the more he comes into his power, the more women want to like bone him essentially, and he starts growing.
Why would they?
And he starts growing these sick dragon tattoos on his arm, and he basically wields Excalibur, but it's made of pure energy, and it's just like all this weird nonsense trash that was like it's pure power fantasy. If you like that stuff, you know, great. I'm not saying you're terrible or it's like a terrible book. It's just not for me. And it's like, come on, man. I know when I'm being pandered to, and it's not the type of pandering I like. It's just, it's not a book series for me.
A man who gets sick tattoos is like, ugh.
And they're not like sick tattoos.
But women love it.
Yeah,
they're just like, dragon tattoos.
Yeah, he doesn't get them like a tattoo artist. They appear on his arms, like it's part of his power.
So they're trash.
Yeah, it's like it's part of his power. They get sick dragon tattoos.
Yeah, and I have an alien on my arm that probably looks better than his bloody dragon tattoos.
But the point I was trying to make is, he's the least interesting character because there's two characters, his buddies. They don't have the whole women are gonna find me irresistible. No, they're fated to love me type of trash. And
I hate those things.
One of them, like he has the same thing as like the Dragon Reborn, where he gets the memories of like one of the greatest generals who ever lived. But it's not like an overpowered ability.
Is he Dragon Ball?
Kind of, but essentially what he does is like he becomes like a tactical genius, and he also becomes really good as a with the staff. But he's extremely a flawed character. He's kind of selfish. He has a gambling problem and all that sort of thing. But he doesn't quite embrace it like when I first started. But he's like started like wondering like what kind of thing was happening to him. But he's like, he got this cool power set, essentially, everyone could call power set, that's like super interesting, and he's kind of an interesting character because he has flaws and he's not the main character. And he becomes like a main character, but he's not the focal point. The book he's the focal point of, it's the best book that I've read of all those three because he's like going on an adventure with another cool character. And it's like, oh, why can't this guy be the main character? Because he's super interesting, and he just essentially becomes a tactical genius who's really good at bow staffs. And he gets a sick hat out of the thing. Then his other friend becomes like a friend of the wolves. Like he gets wolf eyes, and he's like he can like summon wolf spirits and stuff. And like when he meets wolves, he can talk to them, and he becomes like one of the pack. And he's kind of annoying in the books because he doesn't want this power whatsoever. I'm like, dude, you're like a wolf guy now. That's awesome. Anyways, like every character except for the main character is pretty alright. I don't know what the heck that person was. I don't think there's a quest associated with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not. They're long books. Like you could probably check out the first couple books because the first book is kind of like a Lord of the Rings, like light. The structure's very much like the Lord of the Rings, but this is just a whole like rant roundabout tangent to say like I don't care for those books.
What are you doing here? This is not a fine bugger off.
Yeah, let's just bugger off, as you say in the business. I saw an opening. I thought it was like a cave that do fights in, but
probably come back here in this.
Yeah, probably associated with the side quest.
What are you doing here? Nothing. Oh wait, okay.
Yeah, actually, you know a book you might like? I'm actually kind of surprised I like it too. Is the Kyoshi Avatar books. Those are pretty good.
Cute.
Light reading, like young adult stuff. They're pretty.
Well, I know she's gay, so.
So it might be right up your alley, but yeah, no. On top of like that, like I don't care what my orientation my characters are. I like to read.
Well,
I'm cis het, so sorry fellas, but like I like reading about characters with other experiences. Like I really want to read a book with a good trans character because I don't know what their life experiences are like. Like the more voices in the space, the better, in my opinion. But
it's a case of as long as it's just not like a boring.
Yeah, essentially.
Boring male or a boring female, like not discriminate against the sexes.
No, you don't want a Lily White Cracker as your main character. That's just white bread. Man, yeah.
It's not even a case of white bread. Like you could get stories with like I hate to say colored, but that's what I mean. And they're all the same, except it's the same. Like they all fall in love with this one character. It doesn't matter.
No.
It's the same bloody story.
I lived through the aughts. I know what all my main characters look like. A white dude with short brown hair. I'm tired of those characters.
This is why people are like, why don't you like the Uncharted series? I had Lara Croft. I had Lara Croft before the Uncharted series. Like, I'm not saying the Uncharted series are bad, but a lot of people have said, oh, Lara Croft stole from it. No, she did not steal from Uncharted.
No, Uncharted stole from Uncharted. No, I like both series, but that's just empirically wrong. Uncharted owes its life.
Hate it.
Uncharted owes its life to Premier. I really like those games, except for the fourth one. I really like Nathan Drake. He's a
good character.
Yeah, he's a good character.
I'm not saying he's not, but I really hate it.
No, that's what you're saying. I hear you say hate, and that means you hate the thing I like. That makes you wrong. I'm sorry. We can't be friends anymore. Goodbye.
No, I like Nathan Drake. I played his last game. I literally from end to start. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this game. It's the one where he finds his brother. I'm gonna play through this and we'll see what he's all about. And I saw people like, oh, this is a riff. Lara Croft was stealing from Nathan Drake, and I'm like, I played through the game. It's like, you do remember your triangle tits character, right?
Yeah.
Lara came before Nathan Drake.
You did. Big guys. And no, those first three Uncharted games I liked a lot, but I did not care before. Wasn't a fan. I played it and beat it, but just too much walk and talk. I do not like walk and talks. I should say that because I know you like Last of Us. But what?
Well, The Last of Us isn't a walk and talk necessarily. No. It's a story-driven FPS. It's not even FPS. It's story-driven. I can't even say survival. But it's a story-driven linear game.
Yeah. Like, I'm not opposed to those, but like the slow sections of where there's walking and talking, like those are okay. But I found Uncharted 4 had way too many of those. Way too many. And that got started in Uncharted 2, but there it has a reason, because you're in a village, you're new, you're getting like getting to know the people.
Like the DLC
I did like the DLC quite a lot for 4. It's like more standalone actually, but yeah, I did really, really like that one.
And not just because it was gay.
Oh, those ladies aren't gay. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. Might be
They're
bi,
gay.
maybe, but they certainly weren't gay.
Well, yeah, they're bi-coded. They're very, very bi-coded.
Coven sent me. Last 3, some kids.
COVID sent you? Oh my god, I'm gonna run away.
Yeah, Kevin, no
You're
kidding.
diseased.
Actually never caught COVID. Knock on wood.
I did though, so I'm the diseased one. I mean, I am walking around with a load of corpses, so.
I even said during my thing, during my debut, I said I'm like a kind of like a shut-in recluse. I don't get out much.
I was too. The thing is, though, my mum went out for. This is the Queen's mother. She went out for like, you know, just stuff like. Then she got sick, and then family stuff happened, and then I got sick. And it was a case of like, who did you go near? And it was like a case of like, it could have been anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
Ted, Mom, and I still wear masks when we go out. I wear it to the gym. I don't jog. I power walk or use the treadmill. I mean, yeah, I walk on the treadmill. Who a thunk? I use the Stairmaster and I walk on the treadmill. But I don't do things where I have to breathe heavily. If I want to jog or whatever, I do so outside. But no, I wear a mask everywhere I go. Oh, cave. There's goodies in here. Keep myself and others safe.
It's a case of, if I'm sick, fair enough, I'll wear one. But if I'm not, it's just a waste of time.
How dare these plants
For me, at
deflect?
least. But no hate against those people who want to wear it outside. At all.
I mean, that's to say, like, when I say outside, like, I mean when we go in buildings, like, when we're walking around outside, unless, like, a big crowd's around us, we don't mask up. We breathe in the fresh polluted air, but in buildings and whatnot, always mask up. Always mask.
Nah, I hate going near people in any case, so. Relic of Oblivion.
You heard it here first, folks. Crimson's a misanthrope.
Oh, what?
Misanthrope, you hate people.
Yeah, I do hate people. I'm one of those people that crave attention but also hate it at the same time.
I like to keep my head down. I did that for too many years. That's why I started this thing. I want to be loud for a little bit. Chit chat.
Okay, maybe it's one of the case of like, if as long as it's not humiliating, people ask my opinion and I start talking about it, it's okay, you know.
Yeah, I like talking about media and whatnot. Some of it I can't talk about because I held opinions that would be controversial.
Yeah.
And not like, I mean, like, oh, like, not like controversial in like a social sense or like problematic. It's like things like, what's like media that people online like have like allergic reactions to. They hate it with like a fiery passion that I find like having like any kind of like discussion or conversation about this like meaningless thing very tiring. So I don't talk about those things all that often. I might have a watch along when I start getting annoyance, and I'll just watch the things that I like. If they don't like it, it's like, okay, you don't have to watch it. It's my channel. I get to espouse my opinions, and I don't have to listen to yours. But no, I just like some things. Like, I'll drop one that's not really that controversial anymore, but people have opinions on it, and I like the Star Wars prequels. And if you said that like 15 years ago, it would be so
like,
controversial.
you're not a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, it's like, how could you?
Terrible.
I don't like
it's a
Star
case
Wars
of, like-
fans for that very reason. Like I should rephrase it. There are a lot of them that are like decent, like good people, whatever. But there's an entire generation of them that just think those things ruin Star Wars forever. It was so bad. I just want to get this off my chest. It was so bad. They created a gosh darn song that said George Lucas Rapade, my childhood. I'm like, holy moly, you people need to get a gosh darn life. What is wrong with you? Why? Because, you know, he introduced midichlorians, that Jar Jar Binks was a goofy side character. What do you think C-3PO and R2-D2 were in the original? Because the Jedi weren't knights in shining armor, he had like a little bit of like depth to them. Like, oh wow, okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of had like a skewed view of what Jedi were. They're actually kind of just like normal people with like extraordinary powers that are kind of flawed. It's like, oh wow, he ruined ruined Star Wars. And you know, I don't want to get too political. Like, talking politics online is just another meaningless thing. But a war started. They didn't like that war started due to a trade agreement, and with these tariffs, people are getting awfully mad. So it's like, oh wow,
it didn't happen because of trade agreement.
Yeah, but you know,
thing
like,
is, though,
it's all manufactured. But you know, she created an incident in which he can grab power. But that's the beauty of it. Like, it was like there's good politics in there, but also kind of like showed that people who don't want to pay tariffs, like extraordinary tariffs, will go to extraordinary measures not to pay them. And so it was like kind of like transient that way. So, but yeah, it's just like basically what I'm saying is like people had such a horrible negative like reaction to those films. Like, if you don't like them, that's great, but you don't have to get like silly about it, you know. And then the people who really don't like them just trash them for years and years and years, and they regurgitate the same opinions. Then they get really mad when someone says, hey, that's not what happened. Then they think they're being stalked or something. It's like, no, someone's just having a disagreement with you because they disagree with like what you considered a popular established opinion, air quotes. So it's just like, some media I'll talk about at length, some of it I won't, even though I'm really passionate about some of those things. But I like talking about things, and that's why I like playing chill games like this, because I can yap when I put my mind to it, but when it comes to talking about myself, I have a real trouble doing it. That's why my pre-stream yaps aren't too yap.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. I feel the noise when I'm. If people don't know, I've had a drink, so that's why I'm talking so much.
Well, hey, buddy.
Usually,
what's up?
I'm the quiet person.
Madness. It cannot be a living thing I sense here yet. It's so long. Okay, I know the real ones feel. Are you trapped?
Don't let it out. If it's demon.
Were I just set free? What a forlorn dream. Bound to these stones for eternity, I will find no rest at the great beyond the veil. But you, if you are real, you are not as I am. You can leave, you can touch, you can fight. Please more, with powerful enough soul and as a vector, I may be able to pierce through the stones. No need to slaughter the innocent. Bring me a twisted spirit of the most ancient powerful Wendigo.
You have a witness
I actually have the Wendigo spirit already.
We don't. Do we?
Yep.
Huh.
If he said, bring me a soul here like a virgin and stuff, it's like, okay, I wanted to destroy you. But he said, oh yeah, no need to kill an innocent. Okay, here this stuff. Steelwork Codex of Abomination. Oh no, that's not it. What did he give me? I'm not even paying attention here. Arcane, ethereal missive. Arcane text infused with ethereal energies, likely used to transfer information to sensitive more eyes. Right click, nothing. Okay. That's probably used for something later on. mean, I think it's pretty apparent that like
Did it?
yapping about the things I like. So we spent like 16 years talking about Final Fantasy. So
Oh, because I started, you know.
yeah, it's Boof's fault. So if you skipped ahead past all the Final Fantasy 7 talk, Final Fantasy general talk, you can
have
blame
like
Boof.
half a game.
Oh man, I cannot wait for the last 7 remake to come out. I am waited with bated breath.
I'm hoping. Really hoping they change in. Oh my god, I always get name wrong.
I hope they
Aerith?
stick the landing.
Aerith is fate.
Yeah, I hope they
Aerith?
stick the landing on this stuff. Oop, I went to the wrong place. I really do hope they stick the landing. Because if there's going about all this,
fate.
yeah, like if they're going all about this roundabout way, just coming to the same exact spot that they were to begin with, is like I appreciate filling out the world, but you know, just release a book. You know, just you don't have to make a game where this explains it.
And make it clear, it is a continuation, but also different.
Yeah, I mean, like they said, they gotta eventually get to the point of us Advent Children, which for the record I did not care for at all. But I just thought to myself,
I didn't play it.
But I thought,
oh, was that movie?
Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, the movie. But I did not care for it. But like they said, they could get to that point, but they didn't say it was gonna be the same. So I'm hopeful they stick the landing.
Floating on my portal.
So I'm hopeful they stick the landing, but I don't know.
Put it to good use.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because those last 2 games are extremely good. You know,
they were good. Like the last one, like it felt like it went on for a long time only because me and you did a lot of the side quests.
Yeah, no, like some people.
A lot of the normal people just bulldozed through it in like I think it was like 20 hours.
Yeah, no, like I agree. Like that game, like this mini games too much. Like I like them and I don't mind variety, but the main story had you do one too many of them to progress, which, you know, like if it's doing it once you can get away with it. Like if you put the best one in the main story,
you have to pass them though.
No, but you still have to do them, and it's like mandatory, and it's like, okay, you know, and you could do that exactly once, and if you have to do it with the best one, but any more than that, you're just padding. But like I know there's pacing issues with some of the dungeons. Like one dungeon people really didn't like from the first one was the crane one with the hand crane one, and when I read those criticisms, it's been a while since I played it, so when I played it again when the PS5 version was released, I was like, okay, I was kind of like bracing myself, like, oh, maybe they're right. Then I played it again, like, oh wow, this is actually not. The pacing's fine. It's not that bad at all. Holy moly, almost got cacked.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, too, the emotional payoff, even if it was paced badly, or slowly, I should say, the emotional payoff was worth it. That's when when Aerith was trying to get Cloud to do the high five, then Cloud goes for it, and Aerith's not ready for it, and he's embarrassed, and at the very end, you do the high five. So perfect. Perfect.
You know what took me several tries to get right?
What took you several tries to get right?
The bloody drama. I was like, I'm going to perfect this drama. You know, the one where Aerith sings at the end?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I did it several different ways. And like, oh God. My problem was, the reason why I did it several different ways, and every time it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I'm really hoping they stick the landing with the next one. That's gonna be.
I hope so.
really hope so.
I'm hoping it's different. I am really hoping it's different, because so far it's the same story told a different way.
Yeah, though at the end it did hint at very different things. If you haven't played Final Fantasy Rebirth, we're gonna talk about spoilers for the next 15 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it. So if you start 15 minutes, start the 15-minute timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Rebirth spoilers for the next 15 minutes. Okay, so essentially, when Aerith's about to get killed by Sephiroth, 3 things happen when he's holding her. 1, she's bloody. 2, she's not. And 3, she's like unconscious. Because that's when, you know, he walks up to her, shakes her, and she wakes up.
That's what I mean. That's why I thought she lived. Because she...
So sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, because in his mind, he saves her. And it's like, oh my god, she's alive, and then you're shocked back to reality, and she's dead. And you're like, what?
But that's the thing, though. You have to remember, too, with Zack's whole thing, and now Cloud and Aerith, every choice they make has a splinters off. Like, you know how Zack was deciding if he wants to go save Aerith or Biggs, and, you know, goes saves Biggs. Biggs dies, and he assumedly dies because he jumps, like, off the ledge there. When he goes to save Aerith, he gets ambushed by all those dudes and just dies. But the one he didn't do anything, he lives, and he's the guy that you follow through the rest of the game. He gets thrown into, like, that portal thing. But to bring it back to Cloud, him saving Aerith splintered the universes off. Because it's like, I firmly believe it's like a multiverse type of thing. But it's not like a clean one. Like, these multiverses can't be sustained with all the choices. So I think what's going to happen...
Well, that's the thing with Sephiroth said at the end. He's done this multiple times.
Yes. So... Because when to bring it back to my first point, when Cloud is holding Aerith and she's bloody, that's from the OG, because it was also bloodless in that game. Mm-hmm. It was bloodless in that game, but he was getting he was ranting at Sephiroth, like he was really mad. And if you look at that bloody one, he's like talking, but you can't hear him. And then another one, he's just crying, and so that tells me, because you do see glimpses of the original game throughout remake and Rebirth a little bit. So, like, that's a timeline that's still going forward, and that's why you don't see Cloud like give Aerith her water burial thing, is because
she's not there.
Yeah, she's not there, or Cloud doesn't think she's there in that one, because now he's the one creating these different timelines too, because if you remember at the end, everyone's holding that portal.
He's seeing it.
Yeah, everyone's holding that portal open for Cloud to go in before, you know, you have to go save Aerith. No one else steps through that portal. The only one they step through that where they can see changes and feel changes is at the end of Rebirth, at the end of Remake, before they go fight that Arbiter of Fate thing. So now,
and at the end, he has a meteor, which should have been with Sephiroth, because he used it.
Yep. So he's like a character that can see multiple universes. That's why he can see the crack in the sky and they can't. So I think what's gonna happen is that Zack is gonna be like the one, because he's trying to figure out how to save everyone. So I think
Cloud's gonna die.
I don't think he is. I think Zack, he might. I don't know. I'm hoping they like do some curveballs. But I think what Zack's gonna do is he's gonna try to save everyone. He's gonna jump through time and try and find one where he can save everyone. He can save Biggs, he can save Aerith, he can save Cloud, he can stop Sephiroth. I think he's gonna be like a main player in the next game, and that's what he's
I
gonna
hate
do.
Zack though.
Yeah, like
I really do.
I don't care for him all that much, but I do find his enthusiasm pretty nice. It's pretty endearing. But I think that's just gonna be his whole deal. Is he's gonna try to
I hope.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say I hope the next game, if he is a main character, like you play him for more than like an hour, that they endear you to him, other than his go personality, because I fucking hate those.
But yeah, no, his whole deal is him trying to save everyone and all these things, and that's why his indecision self is the one that can't get killed, because he didn't rush off the things. So, but yeah, no, I think we're gonna see. I think we might see more of the Avalanche people, but that may be Cope, because I really like them. I really like Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse.
I do. I always fought in the first game because we did. If you do so well, it's just a case of like, why didn't they live?
They raised the stakes,
especially with like Jesse and stuff.
No, that's them making like.
I don't care if she liked Cloud. It's just a case of like. I mean, we did so much. And it's not because I'm gay, it's because you're playing as a male character, like, come on. I was in Cloud's head at the time, and it was just a case of, like, she didn't deserve to die. None of them did.
Oh, they did. Because they did in the original. Well, one of them survived, and we all know his fate. I mean, in one of them, he gets cacked, but that was just one thing that happened. So, who knows?
Well, that's the thing. He got cacked in another universe. So how does that translate?
Yeah, no, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Biggs. I didn't know what was gonna go on with Wedge until they said he fell to his death. He died the worst way too, falling off like 460 of a massive tower and then going splat on the pavement. Feel bad. He like poor Wedge didn't deserve that.
No, he did not. But yeah, spoilers are, if that was like less than or more than 50 minutes.
I hope I ain't align with the wrong people here. I might as well look this up. Sure. Zero faction. Something tells me maybe I chose the wrong one, but whatever.
I don't know. I'm not reading anything.
I'm not paying attention. Yeah, we talked about Final Fantasy.
Talk about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, just like I think that's gonna be Zach's whole thing. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up too much because that way I just will be disappointed. They said, "Oh well, you know, those is a roundabout way to get to where we were." Sorry.
If Aerith still dies at the end, I'm gonna be really mad.
No, I'm gonna be mad too. But the gameplay's fun, so it's like, oh, no, I hate the story, but the gameplay's really fun. Because if they do that, it kind of retroactively makes the other two games worse.
A lot of people are like, how do you use your date? It's like a case of you don't have a choice. Because a date is chosen by how you interact with your characters going through the game. You can't just point something out. Who was it I picked? Gosh, I can't remember. I think it was Tifa.
Well, if you're
But
talking
I didn't get the kiss.
Well, you know, you're talking about gay characters. I think Tifa and Aerith are gay.
A blessed welcome, traveler.
See the way they look at each other? There's sparks there, my friend.
But how much of the time they spend together and all the girly things they do together, like, come on.
Alright, let's see. So I'm told the score hasn't come to agreement. Rather unusual, I'm happy to serve. Wishes. Score say you need help. Yeah, yes, it's small man growing numbers. Advanced health travelers around these parts are rare nowadays. Forces from the north. Sure, I'll help you people. Who else needs help since I'm here? Okay, never mind. I thought those two were thingies. Okay.
Well, it technically it should be two things since it's
Alright.
locked. It's locked.
Okay, let's go. Acquire the Unabog fish from Scorv pngtuber.
Blah blah blah. Just kill things.
Actually, oh wait, no, never mind. Know that lady we've been to?
Is there something you need? Speak to Tyvald or Joe.
Which one?
One second. No, but I get it wrong. I read the wrong thing. Right, we can't talk about spoilers anymore. So. Yeah, I am really looking forward to it.
Me too.
I actually kind of thought for a minute there towards the end, and maybe it might still be the case because they expanded. I thought Sephiroth might have been like a anti-hero at the end.
Nah, he's still the...
Yeah, like at the end of remake, who's like, because he looks super disappointed that Cloud didn't want to help him. Like, almost sounded like he wanted to save some things because initially, like, Eric came off like she wanted to save the status quo, aka what's going on like in the OG games. Like, why are you doing this for, Eric? Then when you find Arbiters of Fate that shows pictures, like flashes of the OG game, and Red says, "This is what happens if we fail here today." And it almost sounded like it's going to be like an awful thing if they do the events of the OG game again. So I was like, okay, maybe Sephiroth.
And then it was like Tifa saved her from not Cloud.
So it's just,
which is where every lesbian and bisexual was like, oh.
Yes, we all know how you react.
Yeah.
But
it's a case of like Cloud's not worthy. Even though technically he is brainwashed, he's still a... he's still so... I still want to smack him in the face.
It's all defense mechanism. You know, like you say, he's really not himself.
Yeah, I know, which is why I say it's like, fair enough, he's not himself, but I still want to like...
Yeah, you still want to
put him on the right... Yeah, put him on the right track and tell him to stop being so...
Stop being such a moody teenager. Getting all these quest items, you won't have the quests for them. What is going on? Like, we missing something here? Like, what is going on?
I don't know. It's annoying.
All these things respawn when we exit out of the game, so worst comes worse. We get these quests, you know where to get them. Maybe. You know, I never played them, but apparently they really expanded on Sephiroth's character from Crisis Core, made him kind of like a tragic character. So it's just, I always thought kind of weird that they would do that for his character, but still have him be like a mustache twirling villain. So this
they haven't done that though.
Kind of just makes me wonder, like, if there's gonna be more to what he's doing in these games than he lets on. I could be wrong though, but it's fun to think about.
Well, currently so far he's not done it, so he's still the same. I am the god of the planet. Blah 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 blah.
Because you have to remember, there's essentially two of them running around, and it's hard to tell which one's which sometimes. Like, which one is the devil and is like, in Cloud's ear? Is it the...
Who's Genova and who's Sephiroth?
Yeah,
but I don't think it matters at this point because he's already. If it's the like ground zero Sephiroth, it's him and Genova. There is no.
There's no Sephiroth, yeah, at that point.
Yeah. But if there's a Sephiroth that's before Genova, like maybe, but I don't think there is.
Well, we'll find out.
I really want to know what he read in the mansion that made him go absolutely crazy. Like, even if I read I was a child of an alien, or I was created, I don't think it would make me go
Do you know?
loop-de-loo and.
Do you want to really know
like,
what? I know exactly what it said. You want to know? You want me to spoil it for you?
Go on. I probably
had a son today. I named Sephiroth. Hojo. You find out Hojo's his father. That will drive any person insane. It's funny.
Well, I already knew Hojo was his father,
No,
but
I was
I don't
goofing
think that
around,
would have been.
but you know, the sum of the world's problems to be laid squarely at that freak's feet. He's such a creep in this game. He's such a creepy schmuck in that. Oh, he's another one where you love to hate. He's just so vile and awful.
He's absolutely the villain you absolutely hate. You don't love to hate him. You just hate.
You just wait with bated breath for him to get his comeuppance. Like all the Shinra higher ups are like that, and I think it's great. Like those are great villains. Yeah, one-dimensional,
yeah,
but they're
very... Ruby. Ruby is a Vayne. Ruby's Vayne. Oh god, what's it? I can't remember all of them. The blonde one.
Yeah. Rufus.
Rufus is ambitious and.
It's like Heimer. Yeah, Heimer dying. Yeah, I know exactly. He's a warmonger. He's a warmonger.
Yeah, he's definitely
You got Palmer, who wants his Latin tea.
They all have those vain insecurities.
They do. They absolutely do. Yeah, no, those are great villains. I mean, like they're one-dimensional, but they're great. Like as you say, you just love to hate. You just hate them so much.
Like you know what they want, and you hate them for it, and you're like, why couldn't they be better? They don't care.
No.
This is what they want, and they know it.
Yeah, they're great, so great. We'll find out, see how it is. Because I know there's 2 camps for those games. The OG camps.
Wait, isn't at least 2 of them dead at this point? Whereas none of them are dead at this point?
No, you don't whoop them until the last disc.
Take down. Sure, open it.
I have no idea which way we're going or what we're doing, but I'm clicking and destroying things, so I'm happy to do just that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to restore those wards, which is fine. We already did that one, but the other one, Slayer Necromancer's Garden, the ashes. Nax and Shades, get drop quest item. Oh, I got walked. The right kiddie pool got me.
I set something down for you.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Be there one momento.
Didn't piss so much.
Put it to good use.
I was picking up everything.
Oh, I also might have a ring for you. I don't know if it's any good. I'll drop it for ya.
Glyph of Kel'Thuzad. No, that's not what I want to do.
To see if that Eldritch Horror artifact is good for you. And Eldritch Horror artifacts are always good for your health. You hear here first, folks. Don't let them say otherwise.
Let me check.
That's just big anti Eldritch Horror lobbying at work. They're very healthy, very good for you. Oh, I'll pick up my thingy there.
I didn't like so
I'll let you sort that. I left some loot on the ground up here. And I mustn't forget the loot, the most important part.
Could use that. Could use that.
Good. Yeah, it seemed like a pretty good one, but I just don't use those stats. Nice elite purple ring. All for you.
Well, considering I've given you a bunch of purples to check over.
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps not.
Perhaps. The gun uses
Yeah,
what I gave you.
No, I found that one. I found it.
I went to Devils.
Up almost level 59. Getting levels pretty quickly now. Not super quick, but a lot quicker.
It slows down after a point.
Yeah. Well, they're fighting DLC monsters, and they're harder, so they're giving more XP. I'll put down a portal, because getting out of that dungeon's kind of annoying.
I went to Devils just to drop stuff
How dare
off.
you.
How dare you?
I'm gonna go barrel home, and I'm gonna see what we need to do, where we need to go. All right, northern, eastern, and southern wards. So where's this? Go south, east, north, and where's the slay the necromancers, gathering the ashes. All right, we're not gonna do that bounty thing. I think just quit that out. Or whatever. Sacred ashes. But you don't know that's not something else. Get rid of all these. I don't need to track them. And you're going to be elsewhere. Ask your system cleansing and scroll. With hard forests prepared, so you grow to yourself again. That's require a skeleton key. Well, I don't need skeleton keys. Another one, make one. I'll talk to her. Actually, we'll talk to her right now. Look. What am I talking to here? Where is she? Speak with guy and say, oh, I think she's the main lady, yeah. Nope, that's not her. Jeez Louise, where are ya? Well, there she is. You're welcome. Got some scrap and some ectoplasm. Thank you. Love me some ectoplasm. Use it to slime folks. I heard it makes you feel funky.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Uh-huh.
I'll hold on to that for you. Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah.
Put it to good use. I'll keep your stash safe. I'll hold on to that for you.
Good, hold on to that for me. Right back to Burwich. So Barrel Home. Okay, head to north that way.
Train my skills. Give me a bum.
Going south here. Hey, what are you meowing? Come here, you silly goof. You meow, huh? You said you can meow. You said you can meow. Huh? You said you can meow. Playing with your toy. I guess we could head south here. Unless this is like a dead end. I'm seeing something. Oh, this is a dead end. Of course, it's a dead end. Oh, I think we might have made a mistake. Come south.
Do what? Hi. Locked by.
Well, I'm noticing the blood stain. I hope these folks aren't cannibals. I'll look that up once we're done here. Alright, let's head north.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
Miss Wheelay.
Huh.
Well, we made a choice.
Well, you made the choice.
I did. Maybe they worship dark gods or something like that. You know, they won't be the first ones, I suppose.
Undenbog.
Udenbog. Oh, you know, there's a thing over there.
Pasta.
Yep, that's a thing we have to do.
Yeah, just shoot them all.
Easy breezy, got infinite ammo.
This appears to be one of the wards rarely created by the dozens over. Has since faded. Restoring it should not be too difficult. Reactivate the ward. This doesn't look good as a ward.
No, I think I mucked up with the wrong people. Maybe we could cack them later on. We'll see. Yeah, I think they're worshipping dark gods or save themselves. Ooh, wow, we got a lot of jeez Louise, that was a lot of dudes. Lots of enemies.
I'm getting homestead.
There's one to the south here. So. I'm sure we'll find out what's going on with them. Thomas, by the gods, they're eating people. You'll be okay. I come from Balhome nearby. That settlement's it. There's a settlement in this heck hole. You know what? I don't even care at this point. Just please get us out of here. I have to get you out of here with the gate. Fine, just fine, whatever. Just get us to safety. Something tells me if we find them come back and they're sacrificed to a dark god, we should just go hog wild and
everyone?
Yeah. Cack everyone with my bullets. Hey, who said you could rub your stinking snotty maw on my microphone here? How dare you, cats? Where's this? Where would be the southern ward then? I think we're heading the right way though. So freaking powerful. So powerful.
Yeah, all my zombies just rush in and everybody's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah! That's why I like necromancers. I just stay in the back and everybody else dies.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Just stand there and look pretty.
Brood in your dark corner.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, what if you don't have bodies to rise as a necromancer? That's why I marry the biggest, baddest, butchest girl around. Which is what I did in my D&D game, you know?
Rip.
And she can defend me, and she's alive, so you know what? Boogie you.
I don't think I would have the patience for D&D.
I think you would.
I could probably play like one small campaign, but just like weekly, months on end stuff, I don't think I would be able to do.
I think you'd have the same problem with me as if it was too slow.
That's one of the things, like I crit roll, I like watching them, but if you cut out like all the math junk, you probably save yourself at least like 2 hours per episode.
Well, that's
like you
the problem with them is they don't prep beforehand. They're like, oh, we do prep beforehand. It's like they don't. They don't, and it's a case of like. You get the line of who goes when. By the time it's the person before me, like Matt says, like Ashley before someone else, and then if Ashley goes before, like say my character, I'd be listening, but I'd also be planning what else is happening. And also trying to think about my spells at the time. None of them do that. Some of them do. You have some of them do, but it's the best played ones. Like God, names escape me currently. The one that played Scanlan and the other one that played
Sam.
Yeah. Sam, and then the one that played Caduceus. Not Caduceus.
Oh, Taliesin.
Oh shit. No, it's not Taliesin. So sometimes he does have good ideas. Other times he has really terrible ones. It's he played a wizard and
Liam?
No. Liam and Sam. Both of them have really good ideas. They actually listen to what everybody else is doing and plan around it.
I think Travis has pretty good ideas too, but he always goes for like the comedy options. Like it might be a bad idea, but you don't care because it's really, really, really funny. Like I still think.
Though.
Well, what's up?
The problem though with D&D is the DM can make the boss's health. You don't know. You do not know. This is my entire problem with, like, the third campaign with one of his Uber bosses who were super powered, and apparently I had a potion. I think I told you about this. You had
Yeah,
a potion that restored like maximum amount of health and over it, and it's like you can't do that even with feats. You can't do that.
Bending the rules a bit too much.
Yeah, and people are like, oh, the potion. I was like, the potion can't do that.
Those
Even
things
if
really
you
do.
have the, even if you have the feat as a cleric, you cannot overdo a potion. It doesn't matter if you're super powered to the max. You cannot do your potion above what it's able to do, and he did that, and it's like that's the time I got really pissed off about with that campaign.
Serious business, this D&D stuff.
If you break rules blatantly and then say you're like, oh, we're using the rules of 5e, like use the rules of 5e. Got space in your lobby? Not.
Yeah, it's just a private
well,
game, buddy.
Yeah.
But thanks for showing interest. We're actually about to stop anyway. I think I actually lost track of time.
Yeah, we're both really just talking crap and killing things.
We're barely paying attention. I don't even know what we're supposed
really,
to be
thank you for showing a lot of interest. So I am playing a full necromancer build. My pets are by full damage.
Yeah, I'm playing a purifier, dual wielding pistols.
But at the moment, we're just running around killing stuff. I don't even remember what we're doing right now.
I know we had to do this sort of thing.
I am really sorry if we missed you.
The Grey won't take know what you did today, I'm sure.
It's terrible at noticing people while I'm playing.
Great, where the survivors now. They were so terrified to support things. We took them outside to sell as fresh clothes, feed them bowls of... Ooh, took them into the cellar? I don't like the sound of this. I think we made a terrible mistake.
No. They cannibals.
I think the sacrifices. Blood and carnage that wakes us with score of on. More supplies, broken through sealed entrance. Do not. Go in the mines, you barrel, exterminate whatever vermin found their way inside. She sees. I dealt with your pests. Really? Right, the eagle butcher.
We're not butchers. Should we leave it?
Let's see what this guy says.
A blessed welcome, traveler.
And something tells me we might have to blow these dudes up.
Kill everyone?
Yeah. Well, we'll stop there. We'll find out tomorrow.
I will leave.
Yeah.
First then.
Playing almost 4 hours now. All your character, all you guys exploded at once when you left. That's pretty funny. Just go to the What's this? Oh, that was a good session. Lots of yapping. All right, well, no extended outro. I'm actually a bit tired, so let's go relax, get ready for sleep, unwind. I can't go to bed immediately after I play a game. I have to decompress a bit, otherwise, I won't be able to fall asleep. So I'm gonna go do that. So thanks for playing Booth. It's always fun. We'll play some Peak next week. I look forward to that. I know you beat it once, so if we fail next time, it's all your fault because you're the veteran. You have to lead the way. You're the pathfinder. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Both lurking on stream or the VOD. It really means a lot, and I'm saying that the most time. Thanks for watching. Means a lot. Got mumbling. That's how tired I am a little bit. But yeah, no, really, seriously though. Thanks for watching, stopping by. Oh, sorry about that. So, see you tomorrow for next stream. Gonna be playing Iron Harvest. I think that might be the make or break stream for that game. I do like it, but I think it might be a bit too slow as a streaming game. But
it was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. Like too many cutscenes. I should have just jumped in the skirmish, honestly, but I might just skip the cutscenes if there's a whole bunch of them. But yeah, it was way too front loaded with cutscenes. It's an RTS, not a. Even like Dawn of War didn't have that many cutscenes. It cut right to the action.
It might get better. Like give it the next stream. See if it gets more into the action. You know.
Yeah, no worry, Ghosts. Just lurking's great. Lurking helps a lot, but yeah, no worries. Well, anyways, I'm out of here. So stay healthy, stay safe, and take care of yourselves. I will see you next stream. Bye bye.
Good night.